Good morning, you guys. How is everyone doing? I decided to do a quick little live. I decided to do a quick live. I'm gonna let you all start getting the notifications. It's still 10 o'clock, so we can be on till like 11:30. I got some things to do, of course, but I want to talk about this. I'm gonna let you all start getting the notifications. Hey, Miss Shan. Hey, Jamal. Hey, Chantel. Gray face. Hey, Gray face. Great face, you must be up under another. I see your thing. You must have a new page. Hey, Miss Phyllis. I'm gonna let hey Miss Latasha. She said she's listening in this morning. That's good. Hey Miss Beverly. How are you all doing this morning? I hope everybody is doing okay. As we can see, the weather is starting to drop. It still feels good though. It's in the 70s. I wish it could be like 72. Like it's 72 right now. I wish it could be like 72 all of okay. He said the same page, you just listen to the platinum. Really? Hmm. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Okay, I guess it's just not showing up. Because it's still saying, okay, it's there. I just didn't see it. I had to go to another thing. Okay, you guys, I wanted to talk about is Lil Durk done? And they make them think that they have gotten away. And I'm talking about the federal government. I kind of want to talk about a plethora of things. I kind of added Young Dolph into that, right? Because I wanted to talk about that too. I know I've been busy a lot, and it's I'm only gonna get busier. I'm only gonna get busier, but we still gonna be on here rocking out. Okay. Um, Starting in November, I gotta go into some training, right? And and so that's something I gotta do for the whole month of November, and partially December, and then they're gonna send me on an assignment. Then I gotta go back to Houston, so I'm gonna be busy, but we still gonna rock out though. Okay, so I want to talk about is Lil Durk done, and they make them think that they have gotten away. Okay, as you all know, Lil Durk was arrested, right? And I guess we have to say allegedly right now, but I mean, I kind of believe it's so based on the evidence and stuff that they say that they have. I kind of want to go back to that because Quando Rondo has been in the news, and Quando Rondo says that he forgives Dirk for what he's done, and I think that would be the right thing. Hey, Miss Teresa, that would be the right thing. How's your husband doing, Miss Teresa? I think that would be the right thing for Quando Rondo. I think they've already put him through enough hell. I've expressed my opinion on this as it relates to Quando Rondo situation and Lil Durk. I know everybody has a difference of opinion as it relates to that, but was more like a sacrificial lamb. I just good think that Dirk really was that in love with King Von. I don't think they close or anything like that. Um, but hey, let's see. And then we'll talk about the Young Dolph situation. But I kind of want to talk about this. This one is quite interesting. Um, that says Quando addresses Lil Durk's arrest with heartfelt message. It says, in response to the recent arrest of fellow rapper Lil Durk, who faces unaliving for higher charges, Quando released a heartfelt statement. The case revolves around the 2022 unaliving of Quando's cousin, is that Savaye Robinson, also known as Lil Pab, reportedly as retaliation for the 2020 unaliving of King Von, a close associate of Lil Durk. In an Instagram post, Quando reflected on the challenges of maintaining ties to his past amid his music career. We didn't get into the industry just to stay trapped in the street life, he wrote. We also have families and communities counting on us. It's time to leave all that behind. We've lost too much already. Forgiveness is heavy on my heart now for anyone I had issues with. It's all love for me, praying for everyone. Life goes on. Okay. I think that was the best thing for him to say because if he had said anything else, it's still people out there, even though Lil Durk is in jail, okay, as of right now, it's still people that are out there that is looking for a crumb, okay? They are looking for a crumb and they feel like they may be able to get in Lil Durk's favor and they may be able to get a crumb, but they can just cut that off right now because when the federal government get through with Lil Durk, he ain't gonna have a damn dime left, okay? I don't even know if Lil Durk is gonna get out. Okay. If he gets out, he just had, it was just luck. Okay. But is he done? There have been all of these accusations in the media about what Lil Durk supposedly did. Okay. I was talking to somebody this morning and they was telling me that it was not true, that was not true, that Lil Durk had OTF Jams baby's mother taken out. They was like that was not true at all. I was looking at Trench's news last night and he was saying that Lil Durk, according to him, I like to when I listen to people, I like to reference them. Okay, I talked to Hitta this morning. Hitta says that it was not true about Lil Durk had that Lil Durk had OTF's baby's mother taken out. I was looking at Trench's News last night. Good morning, Miss Wilson. Trench's News says that Lil Durk didn't even really know OTF Jam. According to him, they did not grow up together. He says that Lil Durk basically gave him money. He wanted to have a lot of hitters around him, basically to protect him. He gave him $50,000 that the young man didn't know him like that. Now, this was according to I was looking on Trench's News. Now, Trench's News is from Chicago now, and he says that that OTF Jam is a hitter for real. He really is a hitter. He was knocking folks out and down when he was locked up, and ain't nobody gonna play with him when he. Am I going in and out? Y'all, am I still going in and out? If I'm still going in and out, you all tell me. Okay, she said I was earlier. And so this is going to be interesting. I'm sure that even before okay, she says I'm good now. I'm sure that even before um King Von was taken out, the feds never stopped watching Dirt. Okay. Even when King Von was before King Von was taken out, after he was taken out, they never stopped watching him. Okay. Y'all stop. Stop. They never stop watching him, and hey, they make you think that you've gotten away, right? Everybody was talking about the lawyers and things of that nature that Dirk had, and of course they can hire good lawyers. Manny is a very good lawyer. They come very expensive. Okay, they know the law, and most lawyers know the law. Okay, most of them do. Okay, it's just that oftentimes when these celebrities are able to hire these good lawyers, they get off because of their lawyers knowing how to play games real good, right? Like getting them off on technicalities, like what Thugger's lawyer is doing, right? Thugger's lawyer is really, really good. Him and his people are really, really good with playing games, right? And looking for little small holes in situations that's not airtight, okay? Um, um, so the feds, they make them think that they've gotten away, and it takes me to, and I'm gonna go back to Dirk. It takes me to a Young Dolph situation. Okay, with Young Dolph, like I said, we know that a couple of the guys. Stop. Be be quiet. We know that a couple, y'all, they over there playing and wrestling. We know that Straight Drop and Cornelius and Orange Mound quit, which is Hernandez Govan. We know what they're looking at, right? They had already been charged and all of that. But when I think about they make them think that they have gotten away. I think about the others, right, that thought that they had gotten away. At this point, the others that have not been charged and that are not in jail, they know that they have not gotten away. But at some point, they probably thought that they had gotten away. Trust me when I tell you, when these people are up under investigation, when they're being looked at, they already at some point they already know, right? That's why you all would hear Gotti talk about the feds and stuff was following him. He said that himself, right? So when people go, well, I think that oh, or this one is untouchable. I think they've said that about everybody, and even with Puffy is a bigger star than even Dirk or any of the rest of them, right? And they proved that he is not untouchable. Is he going to get off? I mean, he might get off, but when they get through with him, they're gonna slam dunk him so many ways he ain't gonna be right no more, right? Um, but it seems to me, right, that they made them think, and that's what you have to do, especially when people are doing dirt like these folks are doing. For the life of me, I cannot understand why these artists could not just get into the industry and make their money and then go home. But it goes back to what I was told a long time ago, even as it relates to politician, power corrupts. Okay, my dad used to have this saying, and it's an old saying: if you want to know the character of a person, give him some power. Okay, give him some power. It is then that you will know how he truly is. And a lot of these people just don't know how to handle power. Unfortunately, money comes with a lot of power because you have people that's willing to do anything for a nickel. Okay, just you ain't even got to give them none. Just give me a seat at the table now, because um social media is a drug. Just give me a seat at the table. You ain't got to give me nothing. and just take a picture so I can put it on Instagram to give people the illusion that I'm getting something. Just give me a seat at the table and a picture with you all, even though I'm going back and living in my garage. Okay, living in somebody's damn garage. Okay, ain't got a damn dime, but that is what is going on. And so it has always been like that, with the federal government. When you think about the Young Doll situation, I've heard people say, well, Miss T, I think that is over as it relates to the Young Doll situation. I don't. What happened with Straight Drop and Cornelius and Orange Malquet is just the beginning. Because as I said before, and I think I've said it so much that I'm just kind of tired of saying it, Orange Malquet, Straight Drop, Cornelius, the Teasies, the Devin Burns, um, and all the rest of those little guys, those were just the limbs of the tree, right? Those are just the limbs of the tree. You see that the feds went and got Puffy. Y'all see that the feds didn't stop until they got Dirk, because Dirk was the root of his tree, right? Of that poisonous tree that was funding these guys that was out here committing all of these heinous situations, right? He was the root, and they dug him up. That's a prime example. And it was somebody that was saying, I believe it was Stan G, and I agree with him, that was saying last night, I was kind of peeking in on him for a few minutes, that Dirk always kind of moved like Gotti. And I've heard so many people say that Dirk and Gotti kind of move alike, because they always got people to do their dirty work for them, right? They always paid people and kind of got people to do their dirty work for them. Well, they've dug up the root of that tree, right? They've dug up the root, and dirt would be the root of that tree. So if they get dirt, nothing else could ever grow from that poisonous tree. If they chop him down, and they got him so far, it can't be another limb or branch or nothing to grow from that poisonous tree, because they're gonna drain him. It's probably gonna be families. Once a lot of this stuff come out, they're gonna start suing him, because FBG Duck's mother is already suing him. Okay, once they start suing him, that's going to take a good portion of his money, and then the feds are going to keep him drain him. That's going to take a whole lot of his money, right? People have already started taking things back from him. And I know I hear people say all the time, well, it ain't right to wish nothing up on a black man. I don't like twisted people. I don't like twisted folks. And the reason I say that is because you had these African American men that the people supported. They would not be in the positions that they are in if the folks had not supported them. So people supported them. That's not hating on them if you help to make them rich. So the people supported them, and they got the money, and then they take their money and send hits back to the community, right? Now they say Dirk wanted peace. It's too damn late for peace after all them damn bodies he got. I always believed that he played a part in what happened to FBG Duck. I paid close attention to Duck's situation because it always reminded me of Young Dolph's situation. Duck was taken out. Them folks had been beefing back and forth and making diss situations and diss songs with each other forever. As soon as Duck got a deal, they put a bag on his head. They put a price tag on his head, right? So I think that Mama Duck and Duck's children, because I believe Duck would have grown far. Hey, I liked his sound. He was very versatile. I like that. You know, I was listening to Demon one day, who was in that lives in Chicago, and she says that she was walking out of a store one day, and she says that, and this is before Doug died, and she says she see this real big old tall guy that walking behind her, and says, do you need some help? She said she's ready to put her stuff in her car. And she said, she was like, hey, she said he was very, you know, kind and respectful. He wanted to try and help her to put her stuff in her car, right? And I know Duck wasn't innocent. I know a lot of these guys are not innocent, but it does not give them any right to take the man's life. Okay. And Duck's life, I feel like, was strictly taken because Duck started to go up. He got that record deal. He was gonna go up because when folks said, "Well, he dissed them," they had been dissing each other for years on rap songs, and they was not taking each other out. As long as Duck didn't have a deal, you had them sitting up talking about he was broke and this, and that. As soon as he get a deal, and he makes a diss song because they dissed his dead brother, and he does another diss song and it goes up. They decide he got to go. If it didn't have no traction, it wouldn't have gone up. I mean, they wouldn't have taken him out. Just like if Young Dolph was not making money, was it didn't have any traction, they if he had been dissing at CMG, they never would have done anything to him, right? But because he was having motion, having traction, having success, that was basically why they wanted him gone. Okay, I stand on that. I stand on that. That's why I've always said that I feel like Ducks and Dolph's situation was kind of similar to me. They was basically killed to stop their success. I'll say that that's just how I feel. They was basically taken out to stop their success, right? And so, when people were saying that, Von, when Von lost his life, and I like Von's style, you know, I heard some people say Von, and I went and looked at some video of Von and China Doll. Is it China Doll or something that he was going with? I was going and looking at video of them, and he seemed very charismatic with his children. um seemed like a happy go lucky person, but they say he would take you out in a heartbeat while grinning and smiling with you, right? And somebody was saying that Bun had said that he was just trying to have fun on the interview before the feds came and got him. So I guess at some point he knew that the feds was going to come and get him, because I think shortly after, a lot of it's weird that after he passed away, a lot of those unalivings to include the young lady Kyra Ki, her death was solved. Okay, and they said that Vaughn was responsible for it, so he probably would be in jail if he was still alive. They said Duck put belt to Von's ass with them hands. Von wasn't gonna let that go. Von was thirsty to get Duck the same way Duck was thirsty to get Quando. Dirk was thirsty to get Quando. Yeah, because when you heard Duck, if you go back and look at some of Duck's videos, FBG Duck, Duck always talked about laying hands on people. He always talked about fight. Okay. And Duck was a real big guy. So, I'm sure he didn't mind fighting because he probably won a lot of his fights. He was huge. You didn't hear a lot of people talking about fighting. They want, other people, they want to, take somebody out. But you never heard Duck talking about killing people. You always heard Duck talking about he wanted somebody to meet him at the stop sign so that they can go ahead and fight it out. Unfortunately, people don't want to do that anymore because they too scared to do it. Okay, they don't want to fight. Folks scared of getting their ass whooped. Okay, afraid of ass whooping, so they feel like the only resolution is to take somebody out. But I feel like um when Duck and them, there's a song that Von did that I like called "Exposing Me." Okay, so in the song, in "Exposing Me," Von did the song. It was Von's song, and Von talked about, I believe, Tuka, and he talked about the other young man's brother that was killed. That was Duck's cousin, and I cannot think of his name because I think he's so underrated, and he's really good. And then Duck and his cousin, I cannot think of his name right now. I don't know why. Went and did a remix of the song, and the song went. I mean, it went all the way up, right? So they had already been doing that. Even before that, they would mess with Duck and them first. Duck them would make songs, but it wasn't getting a lot of traction, and say something back. And then as soon as Duck started getting traction and going up and got his record deal, Okay. Now when he makes um songs, dissing them back, it's getting a lot of traction. And I just think that they was like, well, let's go and get him on out let's go and put a bag on his head. And I feel like that's what happened. It was because he was getting ready to be extremely successful. Duck had the sound to cross over. He had that sound. It's unfortunate that they took that young man out. I hate that. And it was basically all for nothing. The same way with Young Dolph. Okay, the same thing with Young Dolph. But the feds got to make them think that they've gotten away. Oftentimes when people are not arrested or because we don't see these a lot. I'll tell y'all something. A lot of these entertainers that have done dirt and that's been out here doing dirt, people are telling more and more now than ever. Okay, and people think, especially if it has been extremely public and the public knows about it. If the public knows about what these folks have been involved in, you think that the federal government don't? You think that the public that knows about it, that has been very vocal about it, now all you got to do is get online and send a tip to the FBI. You think that they haven't? And so what happens is, hey, they go silent. And I believe that Dirk, um, I know a lot of people gonna say that they don't think that Dirk was tied up in this stuff. I do. I absolutely believe that Dirk was tied up in what happened to Quando Rondo. And I'm gonna even say this: I believe Dirk was tied up in what happened to FBG Cash. If he wasn't, he insinuated that he was. If he wasn't, he insinuated that he was. Because remember, they was online celebrating what happened when FBG Duck was taken out. Dirk and his crew was celebrating. They was celebrating what happened to FBG Duck. Cash did. FBG Cash was slated to go up after Duck was, right. He put a song out, and he dissed Dirk's brother, D Thing. He dissed his brother, and he dissed his brother because of them being on camera celebrating when Duck was taken out, right? So Cash does a song that really got a lot of traction. He did a song, he did a video shortly after, he was taken out. Now they say a girl set him up, but now Dirk had said, if you mention D thing, you gonna see they gonna find you up under that tree, dead up under that tree. I wish I could find that. Now he said that he could have been trolling. He could have been trolling, but I don't believe he was. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I see that. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it. Okay, yeah, I found it. I did. I found it. Let me show you all. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know. I hope y'all can hear it.
Oh yeah. So why'd you take that picture with the King Von mural?
Dirk told me to. You don't believe me? You gonna see. You gonna end up by that tree.
Okay, so we do know that when Cash was taken out, that he ended up jumping out of the car and he did end up dying by a tree, right? You had somebody that actually saw what happened. They said that they popped him and then they ran and saw that he was still alive and came back and stood over him and popped him. They was really afraid to say anything. I'm almost sure I thought I heard somebody say when this after they got justice for Duck, I was like, if they're gonna get justice for Cash, and I think I heard somebody say that there was a Cash's murder was it was a RICO going on, and Cash's murder was more than likely gonna be solved as it relates to that. It could have been a rumor, but y'all see Dirk right here. He insinuated that he had something to do with it.
Hamilton was shot multiple times. According to the Sun-Times, he raps under the name FBG Cash.
How you let a nigga vouch for you who just got out the feds, sneaking pics by Von Moore like Lil Bro won't come out and speak.
Know that we did it.
Oh yeah.
And then they kind of trolled, his people, kind of trolled. They know that we did it. Now, if they was trolling like that on the internet, you don't see folks doing it like that anymore. That was like 2-3 years ago, because he was unfortunately taken out about a year or so after Duck was. Okay, now when they found out that the feds was on their ass like they was, you don't see folks getting on here trolling like that no more, since they know that nothing can ever be deleted off of the internet. Just like them damn fools when Dolph was taken out, they was reaching out to each other all on Instagram, and sending each other messages and stuff like that. When Straight Drop was telling JoJo Splat to DM him and all of that, everything can always be. I don't care what you delete. It is by law. I probably shouldn't even say this, but by law, I don't give a damn what messages it is, even in your phone. They are required to keep deleted situations on file for 7 to 8 years. Okay, so a lot of these folks, that's why their asses is cooked. Okay, so even when when you post certain stuff and then you delete it, just like some of these CEOs was doing, like right after Young Dolph was taken out, they was posting stuff on their Twitter, and I guess to put out a message to Straight Drop or whatever, and then they was deleting it. They may as well have just left it up, because it makes you look guilty, because they're gonna go back and get it anyways. TB21 says Dirk is done. I was listening to a ex-HSI agent last night breaking this indictment down, and emergency arrest for Dirk trying to flee. Yeah, I don't see him getting out, because right, it says that I was listening to Tasha K, and Tasha K says that he had booked a flight to Italy. He had booked like 3 different flights, right? To Italy, to a few more places, okay? And y'all do know that TSA is the federal government. Okay, TSA is the federal government. I don't even know why these folks on it. What's up, Cypress? So I mean, yeah, I if I had to guess, I would say Lil Durk is done. And I was get back to what I was saying. People always say, well, why y'all want to see a black man or a black woman fall? Black people always wanted to see other black people fall. Y'all, what's wrong with us? What's wrong with our folks? You got these people out here helping and being involved in and using their resources to commit genocide. So Dirk has started giving back to the community. I was looking at a vlog last night, and they were saying that he had started giving back to the community and all that. That's because he knew the folks was on his ass. So what he tried to do was paint a picture of, see, look at me, I'm helping the community, but it don't change all of what you've done in the past, right? It don't change that, and it's not wanting to see a person fall. Can you think about all these families that was affected by these folks putting hits on their loved ones? Okay. So I mean, I don't have no issues with seeing them go to jail. That's right, get money. They are doing it to themselves. The feds can't do anything to you unless you commit unless you break the law, a federal law. These folks sit up and commit crimes and have the nerve to say, well, they hating on me. You doing it to yourself. You absolutely right. TB21 says black people nobody should commit crimes. White people, no, I mean nobody. G Money says, I work at the airport in my city, and TSA are actually security guards. Up under the federal government. That's what they are. Security guards it falls up under the federal government. Cypress TV says, we love street justice. Oh Lord, Cypress. That's the type of stuff that has gotten them into this. I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know, people was going and they said that the fans and stuff was putting a lot of pressure on Dirk. Was putting a lot of pressure on Dirk to get revenge for Von. Why would the fans have to put pressure on Dirk to get revenge for Von? Okay. I think Von did it because when Von was he was acquitted, right? Wasn't Von acquitted of his charges after not Von, but Dirk was acquitted of those charges after Von was unfortunately killed, right? Am I right? Ken says he should have backpacked into Mexico, then took a boat into South America. Mm-mm. Any justice, it should never be any justice. It should ever be a street justice. That's what's getting them locked up. That's what's got Dirk in jail right now. I work at ATL Airport and I see stuff go down 3 days a week. I see agents walking criminals through the airport with handcuffs on in a hoodie jacket. You guys, listen. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I want to drop the link. Boys playing men and don't know how to be a man. No discipline, no compassion, and no respect. Things that should have been taught at home. But a lack of men and boys' lives gets you where you are at today. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all get the likes up, okay? Make sure y'all get the likes up. Like, share, and subscribe. We're talking about is Lil Durk done? So do you all think that Lil Durk is done? Do you all think so? Hey, if they had something to do with what happened to FBG Cash, um, if they had something to do with what happened to him, hold on, y'all. Back again 2 times. So it got 5 million views, and they're saying that this is the reasons why Dirk had Cash taken out. Okay.
Amazon fall favorites are here.
Look, it's choppy.
Save on fashion.
You should know he wrong. He a fucking white boy. Fucking white.
So at the beginning of this video, what they have is FBG Cash is looking at the video of Dirk and them celebrating when Duck was taken out. When they took Duck out, hey James, when they took Duck out, they were celebrating. So at the beginning of Cash's video, he is looking at them celebrating Duck's death. Okay, so look at this.
White boy.
We into it till you die, real street nigga. That's a funeral, I might decide.
Gang Sis Pipe Train campaign, know what the fuck going on with me.
So then what ended up happening was that Cash had did he did that song and a video as a rebuttal, right? He did that song and a video, and they're saying that this song right here is the reason that Dirk had put a bag on Cash head. Now that's what they say.
Put your muscle in a wheelchair. On me. They put your muscle in a wheelchair. Therapy can't be working cause that pussy nigga still there. This the rack and you don't live here. I shot plenty niggas in the rack and pussy boy, I'm still here. I don't wanna hear no get back. The whole world witness your main sniper get his shit splat. And you ain't even get your lick back. Nigga.
Okay. They're saying that that's the song because he talked about, Von. He talked about some of his other people. And they said, and in this video, in this song, he talked about his brother. And that was, he did this song in this video because of them celebrating when Duck was taken out. They said Back Again is Dirk and Von music, and Cash just remixed it. Oh, see, I didn't know that.
What the fuck going on with me? They put your muscle in a wheelchair. Therapy can't be working cause that pussy nigga still there. This the rack and you don't live here. I shot plenty niggas in the rack and pussy boy, I'm still here. I don't wanna hear no get back. The whole world witness your main sniper get his shit splat. And you ain't even get your lick back. Niggas lying, play with one of mine, somebody can give right. Hold up, I think I hear Pluto talk. Remember Crow was telling me that he couldn't wait to spit in Pluto coffee. Waldo, we don't do the walk. Think it's we can did like J Money when Lil B popped out shooting targets. I don't really mention dead guys, but smoking two can get you done like Cooper, now you making headlines. Matter of fact, fuck all your dead guys. This the city where we show no pity, pop out late like vampires.
They said, Dre says these artists get all this money, but they forget God is real and don't miss anything. That's true. He said Cash was too old for this, and Dirk and them was too old for what they did too. How old was Cash? I thought Cash was still in his 20s. Or was he like 30 or something like that? They said Lil Tim was taunting OTF about taking King Von out. They couldn't let that slide. It's messed up. He'd have said that Cash was too old. Let's see. He says that's what he was watching on the phone. He remixed it. Oh, okay, so he remixed it. So they did they actually did a video. Okay, so now I see. All right, I see now. I mean, they have always been dissing each other. They always dissed each other, but like I said, hey, I don't think that they really became targets until they started getting traction, right? Because like I said, Von did a song. Y'all, let me know if it's choppy when I play the video, okay? Okay, he said he liked Cash. Okay.
What?
I like
What?
Cash better.
Von ain't got no holes in me. I'll be quick to run up, let it pop, that's just the O in me. Rest in peace to Silk from 8 apart, that was the O to me. Goofy got shot right up in his top, his brother told on me. Couldn't get a bond, I set it out, they put that hold on me. 4-5, XDs, 50 shot, glizzies, breeze treated, bitch please. You know know I grew up on that balance. DOA turn off them sirens. I be thirsty on these ass from Cicero to Stony Island, huh? This bong get on your ass and you with them birds. Yo, preacher all in church, reading off Proverbs.
Hold on one second, y'all. So that was Von. Von actually did a song. He was dissing that FBG Cash in them. Okay, so Cash and Ruga, that's who it was. Duck and Ruga did a remix, and I think it got a better response. Dissing them back. That's why I said they all have been dissing at each other. Hold on, y'all.
Auto tune, fuck all that shit. That's how they want me to come.
I'ma hit this cut, you hit that cut, better know which way to go. Got some information that you bitch niggas would hate to know. Niggas talk that shit, but they don't even know who made the O. Drop a
Yeah, I mean they was dissing at each other. They was dissing at each other, and it didn't just get like that. They had been from what I could see, they always diss FBG ducking them first, and then they would make rebuttal songs, right? But it had never gotten to the, well, I guess they had been kind of, taking each other, shooting at each other, because there were other little guys that was taken out. Okay. I keep telling y'all that chick Cash was dealing with is why he ain't here. She was in the car when the attempt was made on Cash, and when they finally got him. Cash was 31 years old. Yeah, he was about, that's what I thought. He was about 30 or 31 years old. Yeah, Duck and Ruger's version was extreme. It was better. Okay. Like I said, they had been, but when Duck and them would make, when they would diss Duck and them, Duck them would make songs and diss them back. The only thing they would do was, when they would be on Instagram, because Von stayed on Instagram live all of the time. The only thing Von would say was, he didn't want to talk about Duck them. He wasn't going to give them no, no exposure. They was broke, this, and that. Well, I mean, they would always diss them and they would diss them back. So why all of a sudden when Duck make this song, I think it was called Dead Bitches or something like that, they're saying that's why they, put a bag on his head or whatever, when they had always been dissing at each other. That's why I'm saying that it was success. When he got signed, I think that's when he really became a threat, when he started getting traction and they wanted to take him out. They said Cash shot the girl after he noticed she set him up, but I don't know who was involved. I heard it was over a chick. Yeah, I know about that situation. I know they say that it was the girl that had set Cash up, and supposedly her boyfriend. There were a couple stories. Supposedly her boyfriend had shot at Cash when he was in the car with her before or something like that, and people were saying they didn't know why Cash would go back over there and mess with the girl when he had been shot at previously. So um, I don't know. And then I was reading that Dirk had made a reference to I don't know why, dudes would, when he was trolling Cash, he said, I don't know why dudes would trust, it ain't good to trust a girl from Chicago or something like that, as if he was insinuating that they had paid the girls to set him up. So I don't know. I've heard that too, Hilda. And that's why I said, because I've even heard that they said that Dirk and them paid the girl to set Cash up, but I don't know. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, because it's a couple stories out there about that. People were saying they don't understand why, if they had shot at Cash and almost hit him, what, like the day before, why would Cash go back over there and mess with the girl when the folks had been hitting at him, the day before? And then I did hear that rumor that once Cash realized that the girl had set him up, he shot her too when he jumped out of the car and ran. And set him up, because if somebody pull up on the side of you and start popping through the window, why you don't put your foot on the gas? He had to jump out and run. It had to have been because the car wasn't moving. Right. Dirk said he got left over by the tree. Said Cash was tender dick. They said FBG Cash weakness was women. Wow. But I hate to say this, but it was plain stupidity, because if you with a girl in the car with a girl the day before, and supposedly her boyfriend gets behind you and shoot, and because he went and did an interview, shoot out the back window, it barely misses you because you just happen to scoot down. It misses you because he just happened to scoot down, didn't know that the guy was getting ready to shoot what at the right time. I think FPG Cash even spoke about that. And Rose says a week before or something, it's online. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so here it is right here.
Like so mild. So, but it wasn't. Look, it wasn't shot. Look look, this what they did. If they did, like, fuck. Did you get shot as bullet fragments? They bullet fragments. They bullet fragments. So look, this was the dumbass nigga did. I was in the car with him. Hell no. Look. Nigga, what is wrong with you? So like this one is the one that went through the car. I was in the passenger seat. He flamed that bitch up and saw through the front window in the back. What? Knocked the back window out, everything. So like fucking. So you were driving and shooting at you? No, I was in the passenger seat. So that nigga was shooting so hard, I couldn't even. It was his female, like fuck. And then I know, I think it was her because like I was at her crib at like 4:20 in the morning. Had just left rap a lot, so I was sitting at her crib and shit. Then a guy kept on calling her phone. I'm on call. So I'm like, shit. She's like, oh my god, he steady calling. I'm like, who? She's like, my boyfriend. I'm like, shit, all right. She's like, I hope he don't come over here. So like my girl was sitting right here. Like, see when you got keys to your crib or something? She was like, yeah, damn, now you see, yeah, I forgot I gave him keys. Don't matter. But I'm like, shit. I like an Instagram model ass bitch, so fuck her. Be careful.
Oh wow. So I mean, she basically told him he had keys to the crib and all of that. And he said, but he was like, F it. She's like an Instagram model ass B. So he wanted to screw her. He wanted to screw her. So I mean the guy had already shot at him, but and that's all good. But what I'm saying is Dirk still trolled. I don't know if he was trolling or not. He still insinuated that they paid the girl to set him up. Hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, hold on. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, okay? Y'all hit that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, make sure you all hit the like button. They says while some are in mourning, Lil Durk and his crew didn't waste any time getting on Instagram Live to laugh at the rapper's death. They claim all the whooping he was doing on the net got okay. They claim all the woofing he was doing on the net got him hit and alluded to a lot more.
Hey, kid. I ain't gonna lie, this shit like a whole dream team. I ain't gonna lie, this shit look like back in the day. Oh, mo. Oh, dang. Look like back in the day. Look, he's so happy. He talking about. Yeah. That's probably going down. I got one. I see a demon chummy for the devil. If you ain't never seen motivation, you better look at it.
See, I feel like, man, y'all know who run the fucking world, man. They bitch ass niggas.
They'll be all right.
They better wait on it.
It
ain't coming.
I'm gonna go fishing with my brother. They like, damn, what happened to Virgil? I'm like, damn, what happened to your mans?
All that woofing on the net, it got your man.
Metro! Metro! Yeah, baby. In the late.
Y'all ain't flame up?
That's it anything.
It's a lot of money in this bitch. It's a lot of ice in this bitch. I don't know what's going on.
I got the weed right up.
A lot of real niggas.
The guy said all the woofing on the net got your man's hit. That's Dirk back there standing over them looking on, I don't know. I don't know, Hitter. I tend to believe what people say. If they say that they was involved and they got a history of doing it, they probably was. I don't know.
Equal what?
Make a trailer to that shit. Headshot.
I ain't trying to squash no beef, nigga. We into it till you die. Real street niggas. Oh, folks now. Long live V-Roy, bitch.
Hey, boy, you talking shit, okay?
What y'all think? Y'all think they was just trolling? They said Barney is a fool. He on a damn wheelchair and mocking. Lord have mercy. So do you all still think that they was trolling? Alabama Hitter, we could believe that. I've always told people believe whatever they want to believe. And Rose says, that's the song Back Again, play Miss T. They said Barney was the muscle. Yeah, hold on for a second, you guys. Yeah, hold on for a second. Yeah, they said they took Dirk's key to the city back, but they said they have not commented on if they're going to give him his money. They haven't commented if they're going to give him the 150,000 back. He said that's why Cash said your muscle in a wheelchair. See, I didn't know that. See, I don't know who Varney is. I didn't know that that's who he was talking about, Varney. I know he said we saw your main sniper get his shit splat. I know he was talking about Von. He says she says that's the remix and Cash did because Dirk and Von did back again. What's up, the real Lil T? Y'all hold on for a second. I mean, as for me, this is just for me. Because I'm trying to find, I've always been interested in FBG Ducks on Unaliving and FBG Cash's on Unaliving, okay? Hold on for a second, you guys. Yeah, hold on for a minute. They said rapper FBG. I'm trying to find that statement that the witness gave. Okay, so at the time, Cash was 31 years old, okay? They said a man and a woman were inside a vehicle when a black four-door sedan, possibly a Cadillac, approached, police said. An unknown offender got out and opened fire. A 31-year-old man sustained multiple gunshot wounds about the body, police said. He was transported to Advocate Christ Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. Police said the Cook County Bureau of Administration later identified him as Tristan Hamilton. A 29-year-old woman sustained gunshot wounds to the left arm and upper back, police said. She was transported to Advocate Christ Medical Center in serious condition. Police said the offender got back into the sedan and fled westbound. No one is in custody, and Area 2 detectives are investigating. Hamilton was part of the group known as the Flyboy Gang. That's FBG. Nearly 2 years ago, another member of the group, FBG Duck, was taken out in the Gold Coast by a mass shooter who left behind 38 bullet casings. Okay. So that was in 2022. They said Cash Counter started with Dirk by mocking King Von in front of his picture on O Block. TB21 says Dirk also started a scholarship at a HBCU. They probably going to dead that situation. True Aquarius says, nah. They need to give that man his damn money back as fast as they took it. What's up, Tambora? Hey, Miss Catalea. Is that another Catalea? Because that's the name ain't spelled right. What's up, you guys? That just came into the room. Is that the Catalea or is that another Catalea? Is that my ex-mod Catalea? But anyways, you guys, is Dirk done? I believe that Dirk is done. Okay. I believe that he is done. Okay. Hi, I'm new. Just okay, you're new. Okay, I was going to say because the picture is different. I believe that he is done. I believe that they've been watching Dirk for a while. Okay. I know people, there are a lot of people that love Dirk. Okay. But I always felt like Dirk was involved in what happened to FBG Duck. And I always felt like he was involved in what happened to FBG Cash. I know people have a difference of opinion um about FBG Cash, and that is because said Dirk is out of there, and that is because they feel like the young lady set Dirk up. Okay, and that is possible. I was reading she got hit up in her back and arms. I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm thinking about what the witness, that was a lady that was in the window. Okay. There was a lady said that she was looking out of the window, and she says that the guys when they saw that he was moving, they came back and stood over him and killed him. I don't know, it's kind of like what they said, as it relates to what happened to um what's the guy name from out of Dallas? The rapper Mo3. Okay. They were saying that they felt like what happened to Mo3 had something to do with a girl. And me myself personally, I because I didn't know a lot about Mo3, but just in hearing about it and kind of just scratching the surface and looking at it a little bit, I never believed that two men would be out running on the expressway with guns trying to kill a man about a girl. If it had been one, they had flipped out, but it was two. So that kind of already let me know that there was some type of hit, right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all know I be suspicious about everything. I know that they had just taken FBG Duck out. Uh, hey, they trolled Duck, and they had something to do with it. Okay. True Aquarius says, I was wondering the same thing, Miss T. Yeah. They said Dirk is out of here. Yeah, I think they've been watching Dirk for a while. I think they've been watching Dirk for a while. I think they know probably a lot of stuff that Dirk had been doing. Okay. Rose says, I can't believe that man was in the damn freeway shooting at Mo3. Yeah, he was on the freeway there. Yeah, there were pictures of it. And that's crazy to be running and chasing a man down. I never believe. I know people are batshit crazy. But I never believed that they had such an urgency. Two men would have that type of energy to take if it was one, I would have said, I don't know, maybe. But since it was two and they both had the same energy, they was definitely on a mission. How you gonna have the same energy to take a man down about another man's girlfriend? He says, I can't believe that man was in the damn freeway. Yeah. Okay. Now they're saying that they say Emerald says he blocked the freeway, blocked the street like that, and ran to him, and that's sick. Catalea says I'm from O3 sector, and that trail still hasn't started. That trial still hasn't started. I believe it was a setup with the authorities as well. That's why the freeway was so clear. Mm. Hmm. Tambora says right down here on I-35. Oh wow. So Catalina, who? So why you think it was a setup with the authorities? So you saying you think that the police was involved in what happened to Mo 3?
Visualization also requires consistency. It's not enough to visualize once and then forget about it.
Well, you guys, like I said, I believe that they had been watching Dirk. I believe Dirk knew at some point when you started seeing Dirk talk about justice. I mean, not talk about justice, but talking about, mending fences and Tambora says the freeway wasn't clear. Catalina said there's also no footage of passerbyers. You know how many people would have recorded that? And yes, the police or someone. See, I don't know a lot about the Mo 3 situation. It says freeway was clear in that section. Hmm.
Joy and satisfaction that come with it. This mindset aligns reality in what we
Hmm.
visualization and intent. You must be what purpose.
And Rose says, well, they asked Dirk where he going to be in 10 years. He said the feds. Well, he probably knew. He probably already knew that there was an investigation going on. When he started talking about people, everybody coming together and all of that, Catalina says it was bagged up. It was bagged up on down, but was clear for him to be running in that particular section. He was killed. Hilda says, right, the freeway wasn't clear. A driver got shot as well. Mm. Because the only thing they put out was still photos, right? Catalina says, and Dirk is out of there. Been watching him, and he would have been gone if he wasn't a celebrity. Yeah, I think Dirk out of here too. I think Dirk out of here too. And I think that they had been Mama Duck. Y'all see Mama Duck filed a lawsuit right before this happened. I think Mama Duck was put up on game that they had found out that Dirk might have been involved or something. Look at the timing of her lawsuit against Dirk. I think that they let Mama Duck know some stuff too. Tambora says everybody was riding around in that area too. Hero Fix says, no one in our city cares about this Dirk situation. It means nothing to us in the streets. Emerald says Dirk lost a lot of family, his brother and friends, so he knows that was coming. And he had revenge for those folks that unalive his folks. It's not nobody's fault but his, but that's what they all do. CSMC says Dirk through. Beverly says it's if there is overwhelming evidence, it's over. Yeah. Hilda says the freeway wasn't clear for 3 to run because all the traffic had stopped. He ran towards oncoming traffic. Okay. Okay, y'all know I had not done it in a while. And that's because, anybody that wants to come up, hit the link and come up. If I think you're a troll, I'm gonna block you. And that's because when people call in for some reason or another, they cannot hear them. There's a video of the freeway. It seems they blocked Mo 3 and it's online. What's up, Miss Diane? Y'all, this is something I have not done in a long time. Y'all hit the link. It said Dirk Don, he know it, but his lawyer gonna fight his ass out. Which lawyer do Dirk has? Did he go back and get Manny? Did Dirk go back and get Manny? You guys hit the link. Y'all know I haven't dropped the link in a while, and that's because there's something going on. Folks can't hear the folks when they call in. You guys make sure y'all like, share. He got a new lawyer. Good morning, Pink Dots. He said, I heard there is fans in front of Los Angeles courthouse. Yeah, so Dirk is in a Los Angeles jet. Yeah. Yeah, because that's actually where they took out the young man at. And Dirk even more so made himself look guilty when he started trying to run. Hello, Joy Loves God. You guys make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, like, share, and subscribe. Here it says, plus y'all gotta remember they were shooting before 3 stopped the car. They shot his tires out. Oh wow. So let me ask y'all something. Who y'all think put the hit on Mo? Do y'all think that was a hit put on Mo3? Who y'all think put that hit on Mo3? Who do you all think put the hit on Mo3? If Dirk told them not to use his credit cards or whatever, now that's a rumor. Dirk told the young man, don't use his credit cards, don't do anything that's going to trace back to him. And they went and used his credit cards to book a flight. It seemed like to me that they wanted him to get caught up. He said, I could talk about 3 all day. See, I don't really know about a lot about that Mo3 situation. Pink Dot says, well, that Astro is still connected. Who's Astro? They say Yellow Beezy sent GRC for 3. 3 was dating a GRC member's baby's mother. Oh wow. So do you all think that Yellow Beezy is gonna ever be indicted? He don't really rap anymore, do he? Beverly says competition in that area. There's a word in Dallas. It was the family of a well-known rapper, but not going to put it out there. Let you figure it out. Word in Dallas, it was the family of a well-known rapper, but not going to put it out there. Let you figure out. Y'all know y'all gonna have to tell me. Word in Dallas, it was the rapper of a well-known. Who was it? Straight to the point. Tell me. They said Devin Brown is his name. Yellow still raps. He's just not good at it. Rose says, Miss C, pull the video up. It's online. Mo3 was trying to grab his chopper. So did they ever show the video of Mo3 because I did see a video when they was trying to resuscitate when he was laying on the ground. You know, that video was disturbing to me when they was trying to do CPR or something on him. That was disturbing. It said +3 had enemies in both Dallas, Oak Cliff, and Fort Worth. Well-known rapper named Yellow Beezy. Oh, okay, Yellow Beezy. Okay. Tierney said Lil Boosie. Now let me ask y'all something. Do y'all think that Lil Boosie has set up Mo3? I've heard that too. I don't know. I heard some people say that they think that Lil Boosie has set up Mo3. I don't know why he would set him up. Let's see. TB21 says Miss T, the credit card is in the indictment, and they hear Dirk say that on record. Oh wow. Oh, he done. He got that on record and it's over. It's over. If they got Dirk saying that on recording, it is over. It's over for Dirk. Pink Dot says allegedly they didn't use his business credit card, but they used his affiliate. Ex-manager used his credit card, which was still connected. Hilda says absolutely not. Boosie ain't have nothing to do with that. Tambora says insurance policy. Insurance policy for who, Tambora? Straight to the point says, you got to remember, Miss T, Rainwater just won a case for 300 plus against Breezy, against Beezy. How did Rainwater end up losing? I mean, winning a case against Beezy? Was it a wrongful death situation? Because I remember them saying Rainwater was his manager. Insurance. So you're saying that Boosie had insurance on Mo3? Joy Love Scott says the Alabama Hill and Rose Cadillac. You guys make sure y'all hit that like button. So Tambora, you're saying that Boosie had insurance policy on Mo3? On the Alabama Hill says Beezy beat his ass at a strip club. Oh. Straight to the point says, no, go yayo. Go yayo. Go now, go yayo. Yayo. And Sauce going at it too. Who is that? And Rose says, yes, I heard that too. Pink Dot says, well, Empire Records has a bad track record of dying rappers. That's true too. They definitely do. And Rose says, all these rappers are going to get jammed up. So do you all think that Yellow Beezy is up under investigation? Because they haven't even had Mo3 was killed before Young Dolph. Have they had his trial yet? Have those guys been convicted of killing Mo3 yet? Oh, so the guys have already been convicted of killing Mo3. I didn't even think they had the trial. I didn't know that. It says, hit a not true Beezy sucker punched Roy Lee, comedian from Dallas, and he got killed behind it. What? TB21 says, Alabama hitter, what's up with Rainwater? Is he a snake? Hey, Steven.
Hey, what's going on, T?
Oh, nothing much.
You asking people to hit the link? I'm like, they just hit the link, man. They just type and hit the link. It's easy to talk, I guess.
They probably didn't see the link because I ain't dropped it in months and months and months.
Oh,
and then
well,
there's a lot of people at work too.
I'm at work right now. We ain't doing nothing. But I'm listening. as far as Mo 3, this is what I know, and somebody can correct me, but Mo 3, if you ask who called the hit, from everything that I've heard, is Errol Spence Jr., who's a boxer. He had issues with Mo 3. They were into it about a woman, which is weird. Errol Spence got into this real bad wreck not too long. He was a really good boxer. He hadn't been the same since. He lost to Crawford most recently. But he had a real bad car crash. And the rumor was Mo 3 was chasing him, shooting him. So he had a real bad crash, missed up his face. He hadn't been the same since. But he had millions of dollars. And Trap Boy Freddy and Yellow Beezy and them two twins, Jossie and her sister, that's the rumor that they all had something to do with Mo 3. They all, because when he died, they were tweeting like touchdown or something. All of them tweeted touchdown at the same time, and then they want to delete their accounts when the feds got on to them. So that's the rumor.
Wow. So I thought I missed that because I asked. I saw Alabama Hill that answered it, but I didn't get a chance to read it. So they have had the trial.
They haven't. So the person that they got, because the shooter hadn't been brought to justice. They think it's some rapper, some little young dude. So I forgot his name. They got a guy in custody, but he said it wasn't him. So I think from what I know, the feds are trying to get the truth out of him, but they need more people. They trying to get the money supply, but they haven't had the trial. They just had a conviction based on who they think did it, but I don't think that's the actual person. Some dark skin dude with braids. I forgot his name. But that's all that is. They don't have the actual shooters. But Rainwater, it's tough. I don't know. Rainwater was just an opportunist. So when Mo was on the highway that day, Mo normally keeps his gun in the car. He was being followed. He was looking for his gun and reaching for it. Somebody took the gun out of him. The only people who knew where the gun was and what type of gun was Rainwater and the girl he was messing with. So one of them took the gun. So Mo was out there naked. They called him Mo Sama for a reason. I ain't gonna really get into all that, but he wasn't the most innocent person, but he was a monster with that pistol. I'll say that much. And it wasn't in there, so he was out there naked, and he kind of chubby, so you can't outrun bullets. So I'll leave it at that.
Mhm.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Somebody took his gun out the car, and they had every exit block for like three miles. So the police weren't involved, and then people just making that stuff. But that comes from other people's channels. They just, oh Lord, she done ran over the curb. That's what happened. They had the exits blocked. It was a really elaborate setup. If he would have made it to one of those exits, he would have been fine. But a lot of people wanted him dead for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't boosting nobody. People just they listen to different bloggers making stuff up. Ain't got nothing to do with that. It was Errol Spence Jr., Yellow Beezy, and I think I'm saying it right. Trap Boy Freddy or Bankroll, whatever his name is, it was him.
Well, they probably gonna. We see how the feds operate. If the people know it, I'm sure the feds know it. They probably gonna be indicted.
More than likely they will. When, I don't know, because you're right, it did happen. It happened a year before Dolph. I don't know if it was the exact year, but I don't know what's taking so long. I have no idea why it's taking so long, but it is what it is. It'll be over with soon. The feds move real slow, not because they suck, but like you said before, they just want everybody. When they come get you, they got you. Ain't no getting out. That's why transitioning to Dirk out of here. He just dumb. Dirk gone.
Mm-hmm. But listen,
What's up,
I
man?
was saying that Dirk and Gotti. I was listening to Stan G, and I agree with this because I've heard other people say it too. That Dirk and Gotti kind of move the same way. They kind of got people to go and do their dirt for them. Well, hey, Dirk was the root, and he was the money. They chopped down. They dug up the root of that tree. I believe that Gotti is next.
The reason, and like I said, I'll be in the bushes sometimes, so I'm one of the people to be in the bushes. I ain't no hater. I think Gotti knows that he's done based on how he's moved. I know. I'm pretty sure Cypher's gonna hit the link eventually, but innocent people just don't move like that. People keep saying how Gotti's smart and this and that, but he made a lot of mistakes, and you just can't. You got to listen to what Mr. Hagerman was saying. When he was in that courtroom, he just kept saying CMG, Cocaine Music Group, CMG. Cocaine, he just fed that in the white folks. And he was like, jerk number two. And then people gonna be like, hold up. Who's number one? Like that would tell me common sense says Jip ain't the actual guy. And when you say CMG, that's an organization. So Hackerman, if you listen to Hackerman and you have common sense, you know what's coming. The only people who don't think it's coming is CMG hate lovers, but everybody else, use your common sense. Like put it together. They gonna get him. Just a matter of time. But I'll let people believe what they want to believe. When got to get jammed up, I'll be like, oh, how could they do that? You know what time it was. Hackerman told you. You just ain't want to listen.
Yeah, Hagerman basically was putting it out there. And if you had listened to Cornelius, that Cornelius would have told it all. But because Cornelius said, but I think that they was trying to because they got other things coming. They was trying to keep Cornelius on strictly on one thing, because if you listen to Cornelius, he asked him about a record deal. He says, and Justin Johnson was supposed to get a record deal. He said, yeah, from Gotti and Juke them.
Right.
He actually said his name.
And Hackerman was like, so yeah, CMG, Juke. And I'm like, why do they keep saying Juke? So you got some CMG lovers that think that Hackerman's just leaving Gotti alone. Nope. The state wants CMG, but the feds, like when the feds want you, it's almost like getting in a fight. Your big brother like, now let me get him. So you got to let big brother have him. The feds are the big brother. So they going to get him. And the state going to get everybody else. So, it is what it is. People can believe what they want to believe, but I listen to Hagerman. And I listened to Hagerman after the trial, too. He said, we already and have been ready to hold all those involved accountable or accountable involved. So it's like, right then, he's telling you what he's going to do. The state, I don't know what's taking the feds on. The state been wanting CMG, but they have to answer to a higher authority, which is the feds. When they get him, they got him. And Straight Job got 4 days to make a decision. If I were him, I'm singing. I don't care what nobody say, man. Get my mama, get my sister, protect them, get my baby. I'll tell you whatever you want to know. That's what I would do.
Yeah. Cypress was up here. He jumped down.
Yeah, Cypress just having a bad month, man. I don't know what's going on. Cypress ain't trying to argue. Like he'll get up here, he'll be like, you know, he is. I just don't see it. All right, Cypress. All right. I guess Cypress.
So y'all are saying that the guys that they arrested for what happened to Mo3, there has not been a trial yet.
No, I don't believe there's been a trial. I think they just got some guy, and he changed his story. He said he didn't do it. So, I mean, no, he didn't do it. You can look at the shooter. The shooter was a like skinny, light-skinned dude. They got a dark-skinned dude with braids.
One of them was tall.
Yeah. So I forgot his name. The guy they said who did it was like an up-and-coming Dallas rapper, and he was doing videos. All of a sudden, he started doing videos where he had a lot of money. So I'm like, where you get that money from? I don't know. I forgot it. I'm gonna find out his name. Hitter might know it, but I forgot his name.
Is Alabama here to see him up in here? He was in here.
Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah, I think he know more about the Mo3 situation. Because I don't know a whole lot about the Mo3 situation. They says yes, they getting all them rappers, CEOs, and yeah, they getting them. If they get Puffy, that means that they ain't barring nobody. Puffy was right up there, if not further. Puffy been famous and been a CEO longer than Jay-Z even has. If they get Puffy, who everybody thought was untouchable, that lets you know they'll get anybody.
You know what's funny about that? Because Puffy's been in the industry, I believe, since '89 or '90. Because he was with MCA Uptown, Heavy D, and Jodeci and all that. That's where he got his start. Now it's funny how people and you were right when people say, well, Gotti got cops and all this, they didn't help him in the trial, so it went from Gotti got cops to now he got politicians and agents. So he didn't have anybody in the MPD, but now he got politicians. The politicians ain't gonna help you, man, when the feds coming, because they risk their seat. They going to prison too. So you think somebody will be like, he was paying me. Man, you must be crazy. Gotti ain't got cops. He ain't got politicians. He ain't got nobody. Jay-Z ain't gonna. I'm really surprised that they still doing business with CMG, Interscope and all that. I don't know why Rock Nation and Interscope are doing business with this man, but Jimmy, it wouldn't be me. As soon as I would have heard that trial, I'd be like, hey, yeah, your brother got this money from somewhere we think is you. So until you're proven innocent, you don't know us and we don't know you. I don't know what's going on. But when they get arrested, you saw what they did to Puffy. Don't nobody know. I'm not gonna do the same thing to Gotti. Don't know. You ain't got
And
no friends.
nobody is standing up for Puffy. Nobody but Jay-Z. I mean, but Ray J, not Jay-Z, Ray J. And
That's it.
nobody
And Ray
cares
J need to
about
sit down. Yeah, they'll get Ray J. Like Boosie tried, but Boosie, they on him. He got one more time. He out there too. They really want Boosie. So some people just need to shut up. Like just be quiet. They got first of all that baby oil like that right there tells me you guilty. But come on, man. Like, dude, like I mean, they got the tapes. When they went and raided his house, what did you think they were getting? They were getting them tapes, and he kept the tapes. How dumb do you have to be to keep these tapes? But I don't know, man. These people got all this money and no brains. I don't get it. I have no idea why they so dumb. I'm glad I'm broke or considered broke compared to them because the feds ain't after me. I'm cool.
I know that.
These people, yeah.
But you know what? Like somebody posted earlier, they do it to themselves. A lot of
They
them,
do.
because people say, well, y'all want to see a black business owner, a black record, a black millionaire get taken down. These dudes are not doing normal things with their money. They putting hits
Right.
on people.
Right. Yeah. So it ain't about being black. It's about common sense. That's man. When I go, man, hit a no in Alabama, it's certain people I don't want to be around. I don't care what race you are. But if you have a propensity in doing bad things, I'm trying to be free. I'm not trying to be in front of no jail. So call me reverse racist, whatever. I don't care. It's certain black people I don't want to be around. It's certain white people, Asian people I don't want to be around. But wrong is wrong and right is right. So all this free thug or free dirt, nah, these some criminals. Put them in prison. Like some people just need to be locked up.
I know the people is gonna get mad at me, but I know y'all love Thugger, but I believe Thugger did every bit of what they said he did.
Me too.
I believe he did.
Yeah, Woody ain't just lying that, man. Woody talking about I lied, but everything you said that they investigated, it turned out to be true. You don't how you lie about the stuff that actually no, bro.
So that
just one of
was
them.
Cypress that came here. Cypress, were you up on another channel earlier? That was somebody else that came in here that had Cypress' picture on it.
Yeah, it was his face instead of his picture. Yeah, so I noticed that too. Well, Cypress gonna talk about his boy guy. Here he come, free thugger. Look at he already talking crazy.
Oh, he said it was him.
Oh, okay.
Thank God. I said, Lord have mercy. Cypress, how come you don't have the link no more? I be scared to drop that link a lot.
This feel like old time. Me whooping Cypress on the link. This feel like old time.
I don't hear the Cypress. They said Thugger guilty of owning the label just like Gotti. Alabama Hitter says Thugger guilty of owning the label just like Gotti. M. Rose says, I love their music. Now Hitter, you know I like you, but Hitter, you knows that Gotti is guilty.
Yeah, he guilty. Yeah. I sent you something too.
Hitter, I don't agree with you on that one. Gotti is guilty. Hit that link. Straight Drop says, Tamarian, I agree he's a shrewd businessman, but he is not a street dude. Is that you, Cypress?
Yeah, you already know who it is. What's going on? What poppin'?
What up, Slay?
What's up? I know you came up here to defend him.
Yeah, he did.
You better know. Hey, man, first off, free Thugger, he about to come home. Nobody to say
Man, please. No, he ain't. No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
Dirk is pretty much done at this point.
Now, how long did they say that the guy had the wiretap on him? Because he might have a whole lot of taping on Dirk. It ain't no telling how long he been wearing that wiretap.
12 years, but it wasn't who people think it was. It wasn't OTF Jam. Jam was in prison, and when he got out, when Dirk got in the house, he almost went right back to jail. So it wasn't Jam. It was somebody else. It was actually multiple people that had wires. So, man, Dirk. Ooh.
Yeah, Dirk done, man. He out. They ain't gonna give you no bud. You done bought 3. Man, you supposed to get out of here. I ain't trying to, man. I'm getting out of here, man. I ain't waiting on nothing.
Yep, that's what Chief Keef did. He got robbed at O Block one time. His homeboy, he ain't never. The
Hey,
last time he
don't
came
be
back.
there. There go my girl, looking all cute. What's
Hello,
up?
everybody. What a pleasant surprise.
I know that's
What's up,
right. I ain't
baby?
getting no.
I'm glad you hit that link.
Huh?
I said, I'm glad you hit that link.
I thought I wasn't going to be able to get in. You know, I used to couldn't get in for a long time.
Oh, wow.
Yep. How y'all doing today?
We're
What's
doing
up, that Miss
good.
Diane?
Steven, you good? Hello?
I'm straight. I'm straight.
You good, Sight Dog?
No,
Cypress?
Cypress.
Yeah, you
Cypress
know
ain't
I'm
looking
good. I'm
forward to
just
Friday.
chilling.
Cypress wants.
I can't hardly see. You look like Big Juke on that picture.
Oh, I got to change that.
They been saying, Cypress, I heard a rumor that you and Big Juke was related.
What?
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
Nah.
I'm lying.
it might be.
I'm messing with you, Cypress.
But I think honestly, I think one of Dirk's biggest mistakes is well, let's talk about this before anything. Those mayors that gave him the key to the city, see, they both in election years, and those the opposition is they using that against him. So one of the mayors asked for the key back, the lady. And she's up against another black lady, and she's like, "Hold up, this ain't the image we want to be presented." So that's why she gave it back under pressure. And the other mayor got $150,000 contribution. So they asked him, "Was he gonna give it back?" He was like, I think people are innocent until proven guilty. You better get that money back. That's what you better do. Because black folks ain't playing with you up there.
But
Yeah, no, they ain't playing.
But isn't that mayor allegedly a crook?
Yeah, he is. But they probably gonna vote him out anyway. He just keeping that money.
Huh?
Not all of them.
Almost everything in Cook County is a crook.
I heard.
Yeah, but that's a mayor. Is that the female mayor that's on the outside? Because it was two men. One gave him the key, and that was like on the outskirts of Chicago, one of those small cities on the outskirts of Chicago, wasn't it?
Right. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
She wanted the key back. She asked for it back.
Okay, so it's the actual Chicago mayor that won't give the 150 back, right?
I think his name is Brandon Johnson.
Yeah, Brandon Jones. Yeah, he's not giving it back yet because he's like, we can't judge people. I'm like, bro, you better read that indictment. He did that. I don't care what you say. Dirk gone.
Yeah, he messed himself up, man. They trying to book all the I ain't booking. I'm getting out of here. I'm not booking I'm getting gone. I ain't waiting on nobody to try to get right. I'm getting gone. Tell them I know
So,
they.
Hero Fix TV. So you're saying Brandon Johnson is the mayor of a suburb in Chicago? It's a suburb. I don't know. Hero Fix TV lives in Chicago. What's up, Antigo? He says yes, that donation was done a year ago. Well, he probably already spent that money.
Oh, he is on soup and car.
Yeah,
but you
they
still.
said Mayor Lightfoot loved Dirk because they was people were saying on the low that Mayor Lightfoot may have been related to Dirk. Now that was probably just a rumor, but they were saying Mayor Lightfoot was the rumor was Mayor Lightfoot was related to Dirk. Hero Fix TV, was there a rumor going around in Chicago that Mayor Lightfoot and Dirk was, because remember Mama Duck had to get her straight because she was kind of dissing that Duck. Oh, they said Brandon Johnson is the mayor for the city of Chicago. Okay.
Yeah,
The
that's what I was
female
saying.
black is in the suburbs of Chicago. That gave the key back.
Right. But he trying to go Muslim and be a Mason. None of that stuff gonna help you. Like, people need to understand how the feds are. They don't care what organization you're with, who you're affiliated with. That don't save you from them. Crime is crime. All these people saying this stuff, they know this person, that person. What does it have to do with the Fed? They not gonna take it easy on you because you know folks or you in organizations. That don't even make no sense.
I mean, it helps you to a certain extent, man. Whether people want to believe, whether people want to believe it or not, it helps you to a certain. if you out here openly defending crime where they can't sweep it up under the rug, ain't nothing they can do for you.
And here it says, see them big old eyes just like dirt.
Yeah.
I'm at Lightfoot. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they were saying. Remember, they were saying that now that
I
there
know
was a
he got-
rumor that they were saying that Lightfoot and Dirk was related.
Could be. I know he gotta be in the. I know he gotta be in the field kicking himself like, how in the hell did I get into this?
Just wonder how long he had been recording Dirk. I'm gonna tell you something. If that guy was betraying Dirk, it ain't gonna take long for the other ones to turn. I think they all gonna start turning on him. Cause like, who was that? Somebody I was looking at was it Whack 100 says that with Dirk being in jail, he's not gonna have the resources to pay for all
Yep.
those other guys' lawyers and stuff. So they gonna turn on him, all of them.
Yeah, they're gonna be what you call them, public defenders. They ain't and Rico. I don't know any public defenders ever beat a Rico, not one. So I talk too.
You might well cop a plea if you're doing that. To win away.
Yeah, and in California, they give you the death penalty. They don't play. So better say something.
Yeah, and ain't no telling how many bodies they got on this recording. The hits can get paid over time, man. That's a damn thin line to toe.
And
I
they
think that
said
niggas
the
will
guy
say.
turned on him. They're saying that Jam turned on him because he got a traffic ticket. Ain't that what you told me? He turned on because of a traffic ticket. Y'all know I be forgetting.
I don't think it was Jam though. I don't see Jam was locked up, and that's why I don't think it was Jam. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Jam was in the pen for 12, got out, and then he went almost right back in. So it could have been Jam.
But who stand next to a nigga with the name Jam? No sir.
When I think about Jam, he said, "When you get jammed up, don't mention my name." Ain't that what True Result said?
Oh, True Result.
I ain't standing next to no nigga named Jam. I'm sorry, that ain't happening.
Oh, here it said it was a pistol. It was a pistol that Jam got jammed up in, and he told on Dirk or something. He put a wiretap on.
Yeah, the key for going back to the penitentiary, you put that wire on the turn state.
But he went back though, unless he went back and he made a deal. Because I know he got arrested.
No, he got caught with that filter. They cut him a deal. Said, look, man, you either gonna give us some, or you going to the feds if you already convicted felon with their hands on.
Okay, now that I agree with, but somebody was recording him for double-digit years. It wasn't Jam. It was somebody else. Jam might have been on WhatsApp, but somebody else around her was recording.
He been getting double crossed from the jump. That would have seemed like, cause he out of here.
Yeah.
But that what
Now,
happened.
and I think when it's all said and done, Jam ain't gonna be the only one.
But that what happened.
No.
Take your money and not you. That's the end of the result.
If they got the shooters, they all get the death penalty. Somebody gonna talk. You ain't gonna tell me you gonna. And they do the needle. They don't do the chair. They do the needle. No, bro. Bump that. I'm talking.
Tasha K said last night. I don't know if she's accurate. Tasha K said last night that Dirk is looking at the death penalty.
He is, because it's in California. Like they can, like, being associated with King Von really messed him on. Like King Von was just a killer. He just was. And I sent you some. Did you get it, T? FBG Butter, that video?
FBG Butter.
Right. Look in your messenger, because he did a video on Vlad TV.
Okay.
He talked for like 7 or 8 minutes.
Or is it what's the topic
of the video?
We're talking about, is Lil Durk done? They make them. The topic is Lil Durk done? They make them think that they have gotten away, and I put Dolph up there because it's people just think that they got away and haven't.
Okay, that's why because I want to ask Cypress a question, but I want to stay within the guidelines.
No, go ahead. We talking about both.
Cypress.
Okay, let's go.
Does your belief still stand that your boy is gonna get away?
Yeah, far as the body is, but he gonna lose a lot of money.
Oh, is he still on the water?
It's possible. I think he like it out there.
I believe so.
Because you can tell now that whoever it is that's manning their Instagram is he probably one of his social media people.
Yeah, I think he gonna get away far the body, but I think he gonna lose a lot of money.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, I know previously I felt like you were at a 10, that you were sure, like at a 10. So has that 10 became an 8 or a 5, or is it still 10?
Still 10, he gonna get away with that body, but
You a doggone lie, Simon. You a doggone lie. Don't even try that. Boy, I be giving you a doggone lie. That thing maybe the 2.5. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Nah, I'm 10 that he gonna get off on that body, but he gonna lose a lot of money on the back.
Well, let me ask you something, Cypress, because see, I see what y'all be doing. Y'all be trying to, trick the people. Now, let me ask you something. There's a difference now when you say, well, he ain't going to jail. But let me ask you something. Hey, stop. Do you believe that he was involved in what happened?
What, to Dolph?
Yeah.
No, but I think he knew that someone gonna have it.
How you don't think he okay his brother to take money out of a CMG account?
He didn't have to. Just was gonna get it.
Okay.
See, I'm gonna
tell you why. Because Juke was taking care of everybody. Gotti was kind of pissed off because he went bought Bemis a brand new Cadillac, and Gotti was mad as hell, and he put him on a stipend where he can get paid. And Gotti and Bemis don't get along worth for shit. And Gotti was mad as hell that Juke went did that.
He bought who a new Cadillac?
Bemis, Gotti's daddy.
Robert.
Did that.
Well, they say he was buying, kind of spending a lot of money. He was buying the girls the women he was messing with, boutiques and stuff.
Right. And Gotti was mad as hell that he was spending money like that. But he couldn't stop him because he made it part of the company like a boss, so he can go do that. And then Juke
so he could just take 50,000 out and got it.
Yes, got it.
And it was way more than 50,000.
Right. That's why the lawyer said what he said. Like, yeah, they paid for your lawyer because the money came out of the CMG account because they traced it. And then
but they were saying that but those lawyers had to continuously get paid even after Juke was taken out. Who was paying for it then?
Now I don't know who was paying for it then after that.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. You got them.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Simon, what's that called though? In the world of RICO, what's that called?
Huh?
What's the first letter of RICO? What does that stand for? What's the word?
R.
Yeah. What's that mean?
Yeah,
say it. Go ahead.
Good. That ain't good, man. But I don't think he gonna get the murder though. But I think he gonna lose a lot of money on the back end.
Well, let me ask this question. Do you think he was spending up all that money because he knew what he had done and he knew that he was going to be indicted and he was just trying to spend up some of that money?
Well, he was spending it because he had access to it, so he could do it.
I understand that part I'm saying, but do you think that he knew that the chips were falling?
Yeah, he knew.
And he just wanted to spend up some of that money that he felt like he had earned.
Yeah, he knew. He knew what he done.
Hey, Tamara.
Huh?
In the RICO, what's that R stand for?
He knew what he had done.
Racketeering.
Okay, so in the RICO is a collective charge, like 12 collective charges. So they get you on one, they can get you on all of them, right?
Right.
Based on what I know. So Cypress keeps saying they can't get them on the murder. They get you on conspiracy and racketeering, the same amount of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it almost don't matter, Cypress. If you took it from the CMG corporate account, you still guilty. You're still guilty. Right? You know that, right?
Because they could look at it. They could look at that. I think a part argument I'm trying to set it up as, that's why they kept saying CMG, it's an organization, and it could be looked at as a criminal organization.
And that ain't good. I I want my boy to get up out of this, man.
Oh Lord, he getting up out of there.
I
Right?
don't
He
think he's gonna
leaving.
get up out of it. Somebody
I
say
don't think
that
so.
that Gotti is toasted. Is toasted, yeah. And then somebody says that Antico says with Dirk case, you can tell the feds are learning from the Dolph case. They locked up the bag immediately, absolutely. But Dirk has done a whole lot of stuff.
Yep. Yeah. And this is the this is why the YSL is so weird. It's like you may not, you can't be tied to everybody committing crimes, but like CMG, if they committing crimes and they saying they this and that, you got to tell them people to stop. A lot of people saying, well, Thug ain't had nothing to do with it. People claiming YSL, tell them to stop.
Well, I
That's
think Thug.
your label. That's your organization. You ain't gonna be up under me and be doing something of what he said that. No, I didn't. You can't control these people, but they keep saying they with you. No, you can't control that. You can control your image of nothing else. So when it comes to CMG, it's gonna be the same thing. Well, God can be like, well, I ain't tell Youngster to do that yet, bro. You knew it was happening. You didn't tell them not to do it either. So like, ignorance is not gonna be the excuse in the eyes of the feds. They don't care. They got you.
Right.
I mean,
Well, why y'all think that Black Youngster been so quiet?
He know he going to prison. I mean, I'd be quiet too.
I mean, he ain't been having nothing going on lately. He just chilling, I guess.
Yeah, but that boy was dropping an album every month, one while, and he still really had not been promoting them. He wasn't promoting them
Well,
then.
you want to promote nothing that ain't doing nothing? No way.
Well, you have to promote it for it to do something.
You know, ain't nobody gonna buy that man music. Did you hear them
Look,
song? Did you hear them
you can
song?
look at Dirk's eyes and tell he is always worried. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dirk knew they was coming back to get him. I don't think he knew that it was gonna be at this magnitude, but he knew they was coming.
And why you book 3 jets? Like, and then you go into countries that can extradite. You should have went to Bali. That's the only. See, they weren't gonna let him get away. Dubai gonna send you back. Italy gonna send you back. Bali ain't gonna send you back. That's where you should have went with Russell Simmons at. But
Right. They got Dubai and all them got good relationship with the U.S.
Yeah, with the U.S. So I don't know, man.
It says, Antico says, "Yeah, Black Youngster. Now it is just a matter of time." Yeah, he know. He been knowing. Hilda says, and this is what I was saying about Thug. If Thug gotta fight it, Gotti gonna have to fight it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I misunderstood you, Hilda. Ken says CMG is the new Murder Inc.
Oh man, come on, man.
No, got it. Herb got off. Yo Gotti ain't getting off. Because Murder Inc. wasn't committing crimes like that.
Yeah. I don't think Herb Gotti was on trial for murder, was he? Oh, was
No, it was when they, I think it was money laundering, racketeering, or something like that.
Well, he was over there messing with Supreme them and he was ditching Dre them and Jimmy Iovine them sent the feds over there.
Yeah, that money.
Dirk a killer. He just surprised he lived this long. He thought he would be in jail or dead by now. I can't understand why that man kept doing dirt like that. I
And
mean,
then
Vaughn, when Vaughn was taken out, he should have known that the folks were still gonna be on him. Why wouldn't he stop?
How old is he?
He's 32.
He's 30. He's that old? I thought he was like in his 20s.
I think 32. If I'm not mistaken,
he still threw his whole life away for nothing.
Yeah, he did.
see, he listened to the fans like they were talking about slide for Vaughn, slide. Man, the fans ain't gonna be in no courtroom when you in there with man. I would have been like, man, you go slide for him. Like these people, they gonna keep buying your music regardless. But slide for Vaughn, that's what he did, and look what happened. Look what happened. None of them people calling him stupid. Like drill music and this other music is really a detriment to our community, man. Like this, like rap about something. If they be talking about their crimes and they rap, I'll never understand that. I'll never understand why you say what you did in your rap song and think the fans don't know what you're talking about. I don't get it, man.
Yeah. The Alabama Hitter says Death Row, Rap a Lot, Murder Inc. was putting a play together and the industry stopped it. What kind of play was they putting together?
They were putting like a union together.
Death Row murder, and Death Row wasn't the label in
No, this
Murder
before
Department.
no, this before everything went south. We were Death Row. It was Suge Knight, Irv Gotti, and Jay Prince. Police came after everybody.
No, Murder Inc. got popping in 2000. Like Death Row was on the like Suge got out, so Suge got out. He signed Left Eye and Corrupt. The Snoop and
Right,
all them and left.
that was around about that time when he got out. Remember but Death Row really wasn't doing nothing, so he went and got over Jay Prince, Irv Gotti, and they tried to put a union together, and that
They gonna get Jay Prince too. Jay Prince out of here eventually. Man, he's doing some dumb stuff in Houston. That's why they got that chief out of there. They gonna get him.
Well, well, Jay Prince has they have been extremely quiet for a long time now.
But let me tell you what Jay Prince Jr. did when Straight Drop was found guilty. Jay Prince Jr. posted a video of Yo Gotti rapping about the rules of a mob boss. Rule number 1: you don't mess with a mob boss girl or something.
I didn't know that. I had no idea he did that. So he need to be quiet. Like Jay Prince Jr. First of all, they ain't even his son. But why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and they still on the hook for Takeoff murder. So that man.
They know ain't nothing gonna never be done out there because they got everybody down here in their pocket. Everybody. Every top dog down here, they got them in their pocket.
That new white chief, no, he ain't in take I can tell you now, he ain't in their pocket.
Yeah, that's why they're so quiet. That white chief came in kicking everybody out.
Yep.
White mayor. They got a white mayor in Houston now, I think. And he came in and changed a whole lot of administrations. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know the feds been watching Jay Prince, but they want him.
Jay Prince Senior being quiet, but them white folks ain't, and they ain't gonna play with in Texas. Them man, they got the Rangers down there. They ain't gonna play with man. Listen, all right, keep playing with them boys. What's happening?
Rayford says they was gonna do their own company. Marlon says they was going to put together a distribution company. Alabama Hitter says yes, they were. Stephen, look it up. Ty says Suge Knight was setting up a distribution company back in the mid-90s. Jay-Z told the heads of Universal what the agenda was at that time. Tamarian says, Ken, because your parents were a certain way, you don't have to be a product of your environment. Michelle says they don't have the feds in their pockets. Now, I don't think that the Princes got the feds in their pockets. I think now there's been a total change in administration, and hey, I think they're being quiet. They can't get on because of the total change in administration. They got a new mayor. They fired the police chief. Got caught up in something, didn't he?
I wouldn't be surprised.
He did. It was some cases. Yep, he did, and there was some cases that people got off that shouldn't have gotten off, and he didn't have a good answer for it. So they were like, man, yeah, this ain't. So they let him retire, but he really got fired.
Yeah, and they was doing some other unethical stuff. They was paying for trips, like the other chiefs that was up under his administration. They were supposed to be going to training. Instead, they was paying for it and not going to the training and going like on vacation. So
yeah,
one of them chiefs got caught up in that.
See, that's some weird stuff. Like they know where the money's. It ain't like they not gonna ask where the money's going. So somebody probably took pictures of videos, or somebody probably told, and you know that. I mean, now the Princes probably run the fifth ward in Houston, but Texas is bigger than just the fifth ward. So that's why they don't leave that much.
Yeah,
from what I know, they don't leave Houston that much.
They are not going to be around something that they ain't controlling and how they move, man.
The Black Barber says Black Youngster does not need to even say anything else again because he said and did too much. So there is nothing else to be said. To this Cypress, we know how, brazen Black Youngster was when, Dolph was killed, how he was consistently trolling Young Dolph's artists, even after he was taken out and all of that. Why he didn't throw out threats to the people that took Juke out?
I don't know. That's a good question. You know what? You right. I don't know. Because the people that never mind. Because the people that they know
you can speak your mind.
They know who took them, and they know who took Juke out.
Who took him out?
I don't know, but they know who took
it wasn't paper route. I know you wanted to blame paper route, but you just couldn't do it.
I ain't said nothing, but what I do know. But what I do know.
Alabama said CMG did it.
What I do know, Juke did say when they found that. No, what Juke did say is when they find out that he was behind a lot of shit, they were gonna kill him.
Well, you know, somebody had said to me now that Juke had gotten a call, right? A video call now. And another blogger said this, right? Another Memphis blogger said he had gotten a video call like a few days before, and there was an argument on the video call, and they told him he was gonna lose his life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had been getting a couple of them. He got shot at a couple times. He got shot at in the hood in what was that? New Chicago, right before they killed him. I think it was New Chicago. They had a little Costco.
Well, when he was first taken out, Tommy then was coming into the chat. Tommy and some more guys came in and was like, Miss T, it didn't have nothing to do with this dog thing. I went back and tried to pull that chat up. And that chat it won't come up. Sometimes they I don't know how the chat won't come up no more, but they put in there who did it.
Yeah, it ain't no surprise who did it. I just say that.
But it wasn't on the paper route. They said it was about some money.
Well,
look at him. He ready to blame somebody for paper route. Look at him. Who was it? Who was it? Key Glock? Was it Key Glock? Who was it? Oh man, stop.
No, Key Glock ain't built like that, man.
Yeah, okay. Who was it? Snoop? Was it Snoop Van? That's why the Juke had that on that list. They found out about it was Snoop and Big Moochie, wasn't it?
So who put the list out? I know you would know, Stevie.
Hey man, who was paper route? What you talking about? That is an interesting. Hey, who did put that list out? Because I still don't know who did that.
Marion says that Juke told you himself who did it. It was his own people.
Oh man, yeah. Well,
people keep forgetting that Moneybagg Yo was trying hard to put into the atmosphere that Moneybagg Yo posted. Then Moneybagg Yo posted text he had with Juke, where Juke says your own family will slam you out or something.
Yeah, but I don't. I find that hard to believe. I don't think. Man, here's the thing. Okay, so let's ask ourselves why they would do that. So if people say, "Well, Juke talk," whether Juke's dead or alive, they can still use his testimony. So killing them ain't gonna make no bit of difference. That doesn't make sense. That's why it doesn't add up to me.
But listen, I ain't gonna. Hey, look, let me say, I ain't gonna deny it. The man might know something. He probably heard something.
You stupid, man.
I was looking at that mess. I was looking at that. What he had posted.
I don't think Gotti was. I don't think. I mean, like I said, if Juke already talked, then everything he told them, they gonna use it in the federal. Like, so killing him ain't like think about what I'm asking. It wouldn't that be a waste of time killing him because they still got his testimony.
Yeah. Well, they gonna help you in the long run, but I ain't gonna deny that they didn't. And somebody then line him up to get him up out of there. But I told y'all they were gonna kill him. He wasn't going to jail this time.
You know what I think? He don't know. He don't know. Cypress, who was gonna kill him?
Hitter says the people that took Juke out don't talk, they don't bend, they don't break, and they don't fold.
Oh, yeah, okay. Man. Come on,
I think Robin knows more than she lets on. Like she blocked me on Instagram, but she just based on some of the stuff she says, she knows a lot, but she don't say
Well,
it. She don't talk about it.
of course, they know a lot.
Yeah,
You
all of them know what happened. I
know,
think they all know what happened
yeah, they all know
because
what
they don't talk about it. If it had been, trust me, if it had been Young Dolph guys, they would have been saying something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen,
But
I'm gonna get off, y'all. I gotta go.
All right, I'm
Thank you.
glad you came up, Diane.
It felt good being back on the panel.
Yeah, I have to do this. I have to do this more often. I was like, I know I'm gonna be real busy in November. I was like,
Yeah.
it don't matter. I ain't gonna. It was better. I liked it better when it was when people, because we was doing the call-ins for a minute, and then people stopped being able to hear the folks on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate it, and y'all have a good rest of the day, okay?
Okay, hon.
All right,
Talk
bye-bye.
to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Stop. Shut up, Hitter. Hey, no, Hitter, you be looking at people's stuff on IG.
Nah, Robin knows she ain't good looking anyway. She alright, but
I mean, she got a cute thing happen. I ain't gonna say she just busted, but I mean, I don't know, man. I ain't trying to date her, so it is what it is. But she ain't
It
like
was
she
them
ain't.
and Dash too, and Jay-Z snaked them.
Jay
I want to
is a
ask you
snake.
something. Why would Gotti have that much security at Juke's funeral? You got snipers all on top of the building. Why? Was it a show?
Aesthetic. It's simply aesthetic. They took his money. They still gonna arrest him. That's aesthetics. That's all that was.
I think he just wanted to be safe. I don't know.
Safe,
Yeah, but
man.
you
You got
got folks
300 people.
standing all on top of the building. You had the police blocking off streets. The only reason that could have happened is if they was getting some type of threat. So it had been saying that they was getting some type of threats.
But they had Dolph for them the same way.
No, they didn't have snipers all on
Yes,
top of the
they did.
building with
Yes, they
guns.
did. Yes, they did. You
They
couldn't
have
even.
snipers on top of
Yes,
standing
they
on top of
did.
the building with for
Yes, they
Dolph.
did. Yes, they did. Right there at the church.
We didn't see it.
Because y'all wasn't out there. We can only get so far, but yeah, they had people on the roof. Hell yeah.
But how do you know that? I mean, it ain't no pictures of it.
Go look.
Cypress ain't no picture. They had them Castalia hitters out there. They were probably
It was people on the roof, man. They had that shit around. You couldn't even get.
and all them boys from Castalia, all of them.
Huh?
Cypress just lying.
No, why would I lie?
The Cypress, you was telling a story.
I've been asking you that for 2 years, Cypress.
No, you didn't.
Why no? Why would you lie? I've been asking you that, but you've been lying for 2 years. Like, what you talking about?
Manafort had snipers on the roof. Yes, they did.
Man, them boys all had black ski man. Them boys from Castalia. What you thought? It wasn't nobody from like security detail or secret service.
It was police out there. It was police out there. Police
Yeah, it was police and stuff out there. They had, but it wasn't like what Yo Gotti had. Yo Gotti had.
I mean,
it
wasn't that many police like what Gotti had, but they had police on the roof. They had police around.
Cypress, there wasn't no police on the roof.
Cypress, who did the eulogy at Dolph's funeral?
I don't know. I didn't go in there, but
I didn't. But Caroline Mason's husband did the eulogy. Whatever her husband's name, and she was out there too.
I didn't go in there, but I know that they had the funeral right there at the little church right there on Wall Street. You come down.
And Caroline Mason and her husband did the eulogy or something. He got up there. I think he did that, and she was there too. So of course you have the protection like that. But it wasn't no 500 people like 3-4 blocks and all of that.
No, it wasn't just no whole lot of like how Gotti and them made it. And then what I didn't like about it was he made people pay background checks to even come to the funeral.
Yeah, they made people make people take background. That was just weird within itself. Why?
And did CMG artists? Because all paper route artists were there. I don't think all CMG artists showed up. If I'm not mistaken, why didn't they show up?
Look, they said Stan G. No.
Oh man! Oh, Stan G. Yeah, he'll come up here.
What Rose said?
What's he saying?
That what police and snipers in North River. So,
Man, it wasn't. Man,
Rose.
me neither. That might have been, but it wasn't like. It wasn't like. So, Cypress, answer me this: how comes all CMG artists didn't show up at the funeral like Paper Route did?
because they probably couldn't pass the background check. Yeah, they had them niggas take a background check. You had to take his own little brother couldn't get in that joint because he didn't pass the background check. My best friend.
Nope. Some of Gotti's brothers did get in. Some of Gotti's brothers did get in. Yes, they did.
Some of them, but some of them didn't pass the background check, couldn't get in.
But they the artists though. They his artists though. How
No,
artists not getting in?
I'm talking about some of the family that didn't have the background check didn't get in.
That ain't what I asked you. I asked you about the artists. How come a lot of CMG artists didn't go to the funeral?
I don't, because they didn't want to go.
Oh man.
Yeah, they had security, but God and them had snipers with guns all out as the people drove into the parking lot. They was all on the building. They had people. They had the police to block off. They had off-duty police officers. He had security security. He had a security company. There too. That's who had the snipers and stuff, which was just kind of weird. And they had the Memphis Police Department to block off the streets, or to, like if somebody tried to come from the neighborhoods that was in the back of the location of the church or whatever, they was back there in case somebody would have tried to come through there and run, and get in a car, or something like that. But I mean, that was just kind of weird within itself.
Why would y'all want the king of Memphis to be safe?
No, Cypress, since you said that, that's exactly why he did it. Because he wanted to make people think that he was such a king like that. He know damn well that all of that wasn't even necessary.
Yep. They just took that man money and they still gonna arrest him. No, that's
Thaddeus Matthews talked about how much money that he spent on that security. Thaddeus said he knew the security the person that owned the security company, he paid them folks just for that one day, what, 30,000 or 50,000?
I heard it was more than that. I heard a lot of cops were working overtime. So overall, I heard it was around $250,000. Like, I might be wrong.
It might be. No, you might be right.
And that's just sad. That's sad, man. All that for a funeral.
Yeah, man,
he was protecting himself. He was protecting himself. That's what that was.
You gotta feel premonition, man. You gotta feel safe, man.
You gotta feel safe at the funeral, man. Thought you were the king of Memphis, though.
Hey, man, hey, man, maybe he feel like people want him up out of here.
The realist, he said, some people don't do funerals here. I don't do funerals, and I'm not trying to take up a nobody. And
well,
Michelle said,
I know
it did stop them from getting to Juke. He said it did all that. It didn't stop them from getting to Juke. Hey, Kenny.
Nope. Sure did.
Well, that was on Juke.
Did Bovon funeral have all that?
Who?
Snipers and stuff. Bovon. So it what? Okay, so.
No.
Yeah, this was Gotti was scared then. So Gotti was basically scared, is what you're saying. He was scared for his life.
I'm quite sure it was some security. What's up, Kenny? I'm quite sure it was some security at the funeral because Gotti came with security. Trust me, he don't never go nowhere without him. A team full of security, police, street.
I'm talking about that much. You can have like one or two security guards. This man had the whole G.I. Joe with him, man. That don't make no sense.
Hey, man.
Y'all know what's so weird? They said that it was another man that got shot with Juke. Right. It was supposedly they were saying that maybe that was his security, but they never talk about him. They were saying it was another person that had got shot with him, so that person would have seen exactly who it was that shot him.
Well, they was ski masked up right here, but no, dude got fired.
Yeah. They almost killed. I heard it. I heard he got messed up.
That came into the church wasn't ski masked up. They just had on COVID masks. But from what I was told, they don't believe the ones that came into the church. They don't believe those were the ones that actually did it. They just came into the church, made sure he was in there, went outside, told them ones that was waiting on him that he was in there.
But the dude who wrote that security, he got fired like a motherfucker.
Well, see, let me ask you this: do you think that like your honest opinion, just yours, not based on what you've heard? One, do they have any leads on Jeffrey murder? And two, do you think it'll ever be solved? Just yes or no.
You said one, do they have leads on his murder, and the other was what now?
Do you think they're ever going to solve Jeffrey murder?
Yeah, I think I think there are some leads on it. Do I think they'll ever solve it? Probably not, because nobody. I don't think nobody is cooperating.
Nobody really cares.
No, well, I mean, the people that ain't cooperating, you would think they would care.
No, they ain't finna talk. They don't talk. They don't begin. They don't poll. They don't do none of that. No, they ain't talking.
That's wild, man. Like, but
why would you talk? Keep it street, man.
Well, God said from day one that they weren't gonna talk.
No, why would they talk?
But I sure heard that nobody was cooperating.
Right. No, if the streets don't take care of it, they ain't gonna get to the
see that once again, if I'm under a federal indictment or potential federal, like, what do you have to lose at this point? Because now they're watching you to see if you're gonna do something. So
he ain't
you don't want other bodies.
Go ahead. He ain't finna say nothing. He ain't finna do nothing. He just gonna go with his life.
I'm talking. I don't care. I'm talking, bro. You can call me whatever you want to. If he like Gotti said he don't have to write another rap the rest of his life. He said that. So this ain't gonna hurt your image, right?
Yeah, talking gonna hurt your image, bro. Cause once you get the record about all the free shit, you can't be talking to the police and getting bro.
That's not true, because Tekashi 6ix9ine just signed a $6 million deal, a brand new deal.
Ain't nobody paying attention to Tekashi 6ix9ine except for people that look like Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Hey, they're the ones that spend the money too.
Yeah. But no, God ain't gonna never talk. He don't really. Man, them folks don't give a damn about that shit. Dude gone. They ain't gotta worry about him no more.
I almost hate to mention his name, but I'm gonna ask you, Cypress, because maybe you know. Is Vato still around?
Yeah, he's still out there pre-day.
Yeah, washing dishes. He's still not washing dishes.
Doing packing up DoorDash food and shit. But see,
Marion says, what you say, Cypress?
I see here another one. But see, I think, and it's just me. I think Vato playing both sides in this shit.
Oh man.
When you say he playing both sides on who? Vato don't mess with a paper route.
Okay.
You think Vato mess with paper route?
He put out an Instagram post one time, like telling Snoop Bands how he love them because they from the same. But Snoop didn't respond to it. They want to kill. Well, paper route better not see him. I just put like.
Nah, but Vato don't be outside like this.
No, he don't.
Not now, since Juke gone. None of them niggas really be out like, well, except for Betty Red, but the rest of them niggas don't be outside like this.
Is Red still with is Red still with them?
CMG Red, yeah, he's still with them. He's posting pictures all
Does he
the time.
have a position within the label?
Not that I know of.
Oh, okay.
Anybody heard from Keon lately? Where he at? Because I know he ain't out.
He'll be home soon.
No, he won't. No, he won't.
Somebody has said that Keon was out. Somebody came in my chat and said he was out.
Keon is in like a program, like he's not fully released. He ain't out. I mean, you can look up his stuff online.
I heard he probably be getting out soon. He already got a little condo and all that set up for him when he come home.
I hear you. It sounds nice.
You said what they got his car set up for him.
His condo and all that set up for him.
That was 3 years ago, okay. 2 years ago.
I mean, they still got, hey, man, they still got stuff set up for him. Bro. He took it
You
for
talking
the
about that
team.
Rolls Royce?
So why you ain't gonna make sure a nigga play that took one for the team? You gotta
Yeah,
make sure.
but you know what? I tell you that's what's gonna get him caught up. They constantly now he shoots Dolph and he gets out and they got all of this stuff. CMG has set up everything for him because he shot Dolph.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, he got a condo and all that waiting on him to come out.
Ray says, Trench's News says Jam people reached out to him. Jam about to sue people, said he not talking to them people allegedly. Oh, okay. So they're
Yes, sir.
saying Jam is not the one that had the wire tape on.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. I don't think it was Jam. That's why I was like, why people keep saying that it wasn't Jam? It was somebody else.
Oh, so is Jam back in jail?
Oh, that's a good call. I don't think so. I think he's out, but I don't think so.
I
I don't
say
think
this
so.
though. I think Keon gonna have to move. Keon gonna have to not come back to Memphis.
I think Keon gonna be in that RICO. I mean, because you got to understand, he got convicted off of cameras and witnesses. Dolph didn't say nothing, so now they're gonna put you in a RICO if you don't cooperate. No, who sent you to shoot Dolph? Who sent you to kill him? You can't be like, well, no, I just did it on my own. And this is another thing, and it sucks. It has to be said, but it's literal common sense. Anytime, so like Dolph may have had people who didn't like him, but the only group of people that tried to kill him was one lady. Nobody else tried to do it, and not one person. Not, no, I mean, it was always CMG. Even like if anybody would have said it, it would have been Harry, somebody else.
Well, you got a point there. I agree, 100%.
T been saying this for years though.
Mm-hmm. They said they heard that Keon got a visit from the people in the jackets not too long ago. I'm wondering what that was about. I'm trying to understand why Keon would go on internet and address Vato about talking to the folks. I
Because
mean,
he wants the world to know that Vato been talking to the police.
You think so?
I know so. And we're really gonna put Vato in a bad spot because people gonna be looking like, have we really had this nigga around? And what did he? It's too late now. He had a conversation with the police, but see now, well, when Keon come home, this really gonna put him in a different twist. Like he gonna have to get up out of Memphis because first contact they see him, they gonna be trying to get him up out of her.
No, they're not gonna let that happen. Somebody gonna be working with the feds on the low. Like you think Goban protected? No, they gonna be.
I don't understand him holding out. I think he just needs to go quit fighting this and let it be what it is.
Well, Goban, yeah, I don't think he's going to trial either, man. I don't see. I don't know. November is going to be a weird month for CMG. I don't think Straight Drop is going. I don't know, but Cornelius gets sentenced on the 15th, right? Is that right? 15th. Goban the
Yeah,
22nd.
and somebody goes on the first, and that's Straight Drop, right? No, that's Govan. No,
No, Straight Drop. Straight Drop is on. It's
Straight
Friday.
Drop on the first.
Right.
What do you think gonna happen with that? Steve?
Cornelius going to 15th to get sentenced.
I think that you have to think about those other charges that he's going to be sentenced for are felon. They're not felony A's. They're just going to attach some more time onto him for right now until something else happens.
Okay, but how much time we talking? 10 years? Because life is. I mean, life plus another 10 years is
Because
like
he got
extra
3
life.
other
Like
charges. Yeah, he got
okay.
right. He got 2 felony B's and a felony C. I don't know how long a felony B carries in Tennessee, but I know a felony C does not carry that much time. Maybe up to 10 years, maybe.
Okay, what are the felonies though?
So that'll be up to 10 years, and the
Who did y'all talking about? Drop?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he done. He got the life, and then they gonna send some for the conspiracy.
Having either way it goes, it's just attaching time onto the life.
Right.
But people keep asking, well, how is he gonna get out of the life sentence? We already know how.
Is he
I
doing
don't
it
know.
though?
He's still gonna do it, but if he's still gonna do a lot of time.
Okay. So he gonna. So do you think he'll do more than 40 years?
I think he'll do. I think if stuff are renegotiated, if he they do a Alpo, and he'll do 35 years.
35 years. He better hold up. Alpo snitched though. Oh, I get what you're saying. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but see,
Ray Brown says because they was getting ready to get Alpo was gonna get the death.
But he still
Yeah.
got
So,
death in the end.
well, yeah, that was different. He was on the street doing too much.
Yeah, it still don't matter. You should get to the light. Either way it go.
But Straight Drop got some more charges and stuff, like for
Yeah,
separate
see,
cases.
yeah,
Yeah.
like this is a bad spot to be in, like because the Fed said, look, man, y'all ain't gonna use these other two bodies against him on the state case. We're gonna use this to make him talk to threaten him with the death penalty.
But they got every right though, because listen, he already been sentenced to life. He get ready to be sentenced at the end of this week with those other charges. He's got other cases that's totally separate, attached
Yep.
onto that. I mean, they could say that's probably gonna end up. He gonna be looking at the at the death penalty.
Yeah, because they
That's
got
it.
two more. They got 2 or 3 more other. Well, they got know for sure they got 2 more murders they got him on, but the feds is gonna use that when they
And they can use it
And
against you.
that's
They're gonna
when
hold it
they
against you.
start renegotiating stuff.
right, and that's gonna force the gangster to start talking. 'Cause they gonna get they gonna know the death penalty. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would talk. I mean, he got. So, is there any chance that they're gonna reschedule it, or is it definitely happening on the first?
It's gonna happen Friday. He going to court Friday.
Man, he better start talking.
Yeah, Straight Drop. Listen, Straight Drop know enough to put all of them away because they was the word on. Anyways.
There you go. There you go with that.
Yeah.
You know, she do that time. She'd be like, she'd be like, oh, okay, let's move on. Anyways, go on and say it. And
And
she
Rose
just can't
said
say it.
Straight Drop definitely straight flopped. I wonder if he speaks. Shoot. Well, people gotta understand these folks is human. They be trying to act like they thugged out and all of that. Forever is a long time. And then especially when you start talking about death.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
how he was looking up in the sky.
And them folks already ain't messing with him.
How he was looking up in the sky, booming around, and I forget.
Yeah, that would. If I'm 26, I don't, because they got him at 23. He thought he was getting out. He's 26. When they showed his daughter in the video, boy, you threw your life away for, and your daughter, like, bruh, you chose CMG over your child. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way. Ain't nobody else on CMG had to do that to get on CMG. But they were like, we're gonna make you a star. You believe that?
If they wanted to make him a star, they would have had already put him on.
Exactly. They wouldn't have needed that. They were like, hey man, we believe in your talent. But
he was already hanging around the artist, but they was only doing that to finesse him.
Right.
See, that makes me think a lot more artists like Moneybagg than them were involved too. That makes me think.
That's who artists he was hanging around,
Well, but Moneybagg ain't had nothing to do with Straight Drop hanging around and artists. Come on now, y'all.
Well, he was there with him.
And do we know that? Do we know that?
We saw Moneybagg on the stage when Straight Drop was on the stage with his artists.
I didn't see it.
You don't see none side.
It was Moneybagg, Black Youngster, and Juke.
Cypress, let me ask you this: if you got your own label, if you say your money back, when you ask, hold up, who is this dude? Why you on this, why my artists doing songs like who is? You wouldn't ask none of those questions like who is this cat? None of those questions.
No, I ain't getting paid in my business.
Cypress, Cypress, something I think you be trolling for real, man.
No, I'm not. No, it wasn't money bag business. You can't get no money out of it.
Okay, so they did a step on video. So Big Homie G, who was I think he's a Bread Gang artist. He got a paper route chain on. But you money bag, you don't ask yourself how you get this paper route chain. Like that don't cross your mind.
No, because it ain't my business.
All right, sorry. All right.
I mean,
It's federal business.
Yeah. I don't know why people think Straight Drop won't talk when they already had him at the point of doing it twice. I keep telling y'all that. That's why they hurry up because they wasn't planning on even doing nothing for him. And Ganguli is an attorney that is known for making good plea deals.
Oh, is he? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he told him he told that man, hey man, the man gonna turn state on you, man. You might want to
he told him that. He
like,
told him
nah,
that.
I ain't talking, I ain't making no statements. I'm gonna go to trial and get life and look like
No, Ganguli had him at the point where he was gonna do it, and that's when they removed him and went ahead and got him a lawyer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to trial, be a damn fool, and get life.
But I'm saying that it is the same outcome. All you did was waste 3 days of the taxpayer money. That's all he did. He was gone with. If you a competent lawyer, you can't look at that evidence and be like, yeah, we gonna beat this.
Man,
I'd have been like, bro, look.
They couldn't even fight it.
It was over after Cornelius left the stand. Them other 2 days just a waste of time.
Right.
It was over.
Right, that was just the introduction. The first couple of days, one Cornelius got a third. That nigga proudly took. I don't know if they gave this nigga a Coca-Cola, some M&M, the ham sandwich, barbecue chip. And the way this nigga was talking.
But I'm glad he did. I'm out. Hey, T, do you think Cornelius will get less time to straight drop?
No, he get life.
I don't even think it's gonna work out that way for Quit either.
Oh, Quit out of here.
I think Quit gonna get quite a bit of time, especially if he go to trial.
Quit a federal informant. That's I don't know, man. He's a federal informant, so ain't no telling what he done told them folks.
Yeah, well, that only gonna work for the federal side of the thing. What he done told. It ain't gonna do
Don't Quit got McComb, that white girl that represented Dirk. Ain't her name McComb? Don't he got her as his lawyer?
I thought he had does he have a new lawyer now? He doesn't have Manny anymore. I know Manny is expensive because they got to pay for flights and everything. Manny had to go and get he went and got his license to practice in Tennessee, and he not gonna use him. He probably ain't got, that's expensive.
Was Manny Dirk's lawyer? Because I know one of Quet's lawyers was Dirk's lawyer.
Yeah, Manny.
Okay, so yeah, Quet got a state lawyer and a federal lawyer. All right. I don't know who this Manny person is. I'm going to look him up, but they can't help him either.
No,
because Cornelius got on the stand and did quite a bit, did every bit of what Straight Drop them wanted him to do, and that was to bring Quit into it more.
Right. So him going to trial like Quit don't need to go to trial. They done put him at the car wash. They got the phones, they got the cameras, and like everything he said. With the exception of being a Quit house, and they could prove that. So going to court makes no sense.
And then this the thing, if he go to trial, you know what they gonna say? Can Cornelius come hit the stand? We need Cornelius. They're gonna end that.
Yeah, you can't call him a junkie because Cornelius said months after I got sobered up, I realized it was wrong. He didn't say when he got sober. He said months after I got sobered up, so they waited.
Yeah.
Boy, man.
They did that man. They did that dude. They did Dolph dirty. They did that man dirty.
Yeah, that was cowardice. I ain't gonna lie. That was. I mean, that was really cowardice.
And then
on
Cornelius
your
said,
back.
I knew I was gonna get some money because everybody had a price on their head. We knew we were gonna get somebody. But see, Cornelius didn't say because he don't know who was with them that Monday. I wonder who's with Straight Drop that Monday. Whoever it was didn't want to do it.
You know who it was, T, because you be like, okay, so what anyways, that's what you're gonna do. You know who it was.
Somebody
Look
was
at
with him
fast.
Monday.
You know who it was.
Monday they was I think they were in weren't they in South Memphis? Monday I think they were in South Memphis or something like that. Then Tuesday they was out in East Memphis around what's his name? Moochie
The
Gregson
Moochie.
area.
Oh no, they
I
definitely
know
was
that
different.
I know that Thursday, the next day, they would have been in Castelia.
Yeah, they knew better than being East Memphis. Them Moochie got some. Anyway,
They
so
went and got Cornelius because nobody wanted to take that ride to Westwood.
and Cornelius, he was doped up so bad. Like when I listened to the trial, the whole way he got brought into it, all he wanted to do was get some pills, and he just happened to stumble on them talking about. He was like, "All right, cool." Like nobody else wanted to do that. All them folks that hated dog, but nobody going like, "No, I do it." That's odd to me. That's odd.
Mhm. They wanted to get some
Somebody,
send-outs to do it, and they was gonna. I don't think that they ever had any intentions on paying Cornelius.
oh no, maybe 10,000, 20,000. I think somebody got I think Straight Drop had a lot of money again, probably in the summertime. I think it was way more than 100,000. It wasn't no, because he had
I
a
don't think
deal.
they ever had no intentions on paying. But I wonder what made them only pay him $800. Why they do that?
You know what I think? I think they were gonna give him some bad pills, lace him. He was gonna OD. That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was a pill head. You saw his what you call him mugshot. The dude eyes, man. It looked like
Mm-hmm.
like every time he look at something, he just see a bullet coming, like Bruce Leroy. And so I think they were gonna kill him. Probably Straight Drop too, if we're being honest. But um,
I tell you, but hey, I guess it worked out because it was wrong. It worked out the way it was supposed to. It was wrong, so everything went wrong from the very beginning. And if they had given Cornelius that money, he might not would have said nothing. So once he realized that they used him and they did him dirty, and which he did Dolph dirty, they really didn't do him dirty because what they did was wrong. It made him talk.
he told it all, man. What was
I
funny is to me, it wasn't funny,
he
but he
walked
was on the
in
stand.
go, man. I was like, damn.
Hey, y'all remember he was on the stand and Luke Evans was cross examined, and he was talking about his girlfriend. He's like, it's the difference between finesse and lie, and he was explaining the difference. And Luke Evans said, "Yeah, like you lying to these fine people." Cornelius said, "I don't know them." Man, I was hollering when he said that. I said, "Dang, dude." And that was the funniest part of that trial. Cornelius like, "I don't know them," but this dude, he just got caught up trying to get I don't think his daughter's birthday was November 17th either. I think his daughter's birthday was the day before he actually got caught in December. That's what I'm thinking. Because I listened to it a few more times.
And he ain't never coming home.
Who is that? You talking about Cornelius?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cornelius.
I bet
Man got
Cornelius
5
wish
kids.
he knew. I bet Cornelius wish he knew more
I think he does though.
because he would tell it all.
You think they let him tell on the state trial though?
I
Because it was
believe if Quet goes to trial, if Quet goes to trial, I'm sure the state is gonna bring Cornelius in. That's why I don't see Quet going to trial. That'd be real dangerous.
I don't need. I think he got to the 22nd, so I think he'll probably the 22nd is on a Friday. 'Cause the first is Friday, the 8th, the 15th, yeah. So he'll probably cop a plea maybe that Tuesday or something like that. They'll just drag it on now. But whatever Govan know, he better talk. He better say it all. You got no
He
choice.
already
Now it's already over.
he could have did with the Fed. So, but this is the thing. I think he should top out and be done with it.
See, let me ask you this: if he cops out, because and I asked you this probably, I'll ask you this publicly. I'm like, uh, can they just go ahead and get this over? Like, Memphis, can they just go ahead and get this over? Like, what's really taking so long?
You talking about if with Quet?
Quit. Right.
You said if he cops out.
Right. So he would have, if he cops out, he would have basically told everything. And the courts don't seem like they're gonna close down in November. So why not just go ahead and pick up Gotti? On like what is it? Is there something going on that Hagerman can't control?
Yeah, I think that part of I think this not think, but the case is taken on. Understand now that I'll say this, that the DA, he's only over the state prosecutors. He's not over the federal prosecutors.
Right.
So there are certain things that is not going to come before a state judge, right? And it's case is taking on other legs. It has been taking on other legs. So it's not going to. Hold on, y'all go ahead. This is a lady calling me. Hold on.
Yeah. Cypress, that's what's confusing me. Like the feds, if you know all this information, all these other cases being brought to light, but this Dawson case still taking. You know what I'm saying? Dirt, Mo3, who else? YSL, even though that's a state case. Like, what's taking so long, man? Anybody in the chat help me out because I don't know. I don't if they got all this information in the state. It ain't like they don't got it in the Fed. So what's taking so long? Cypress, you don't want to answer that? Cypress, you don't want to talk now? It's fine, Cypress. I understand. If my boys are going to prison, I wouldn't talk to you. What's up, Monica? Oh, Michelle Cowan, what's up? Michelle Cowan, I heard something about you. I don't know if it's true, but I need to ask you about one of your kinfolk. If you're still in here, because I didn't know that was your kinfolk, if it is. Yeah, he left me hanging, Ray. Cypress drinking a Coca-Cola somewhere. It's me, Steven. My name is Steven. I ain't been here in a minute, but me and T, we good now. So Marion, I believe him. I think he knows. I think Cornelius know a lot more. All right, Legacy, you be easy. Cypress getting a cake. Yeah, probably that cake that Cornelius wanted to get for his daughter's birthday. Cypress getting that same cake. I'm the only one up in there. What's the weather like where y'all at? It's like, I think it's like 80 something down here in Alabama. Man, it's hot. Well, it's hotter than Africa outside. Yeah, Cypress no. Ray Brown, that's a good question. Cypress, Kenny Adams got picked up by the Lily J, don't do that. It's first of all, it's Steven with a V, but no, I ain't mentioning old boy. 80 in Memphis. Man, it's I don't mind it being hot. But I know that cold weather eventually comes, so I'm not gonna complain about it. Like some people, like I wish it was
Okay,
fall.
you guys. I am back. Look, Cypress gone, Lord. What's up,
Yeah.
Monica? Yeah, we've talked about it's going on 3 hours. I got to get out because I got to go out on a case. But listen, I'm gonna come back on tonight. Did y'all enjoy? I enjoyed this. That was a call. I got to get out. I hate to leave. I was supposed to only be on for an hour and a half, anyways. But I gotta be at this place at 2:15. So, anyways, I enjoy having you all on. Okay, I think I might come back on tonight, and then we could do a live tonight and finish talking about this because I'm sure with all the stuff that's been happening and dropping as it relates to this situation, especially on Lil Durk, it ain't no telling what's Monica says Lil Durk done, he gonna be hit with 3 more. Ooh, I forgot to say Monica dropped that tea the other day that Durk was gonna be hit with 3 more charges and said that what's his name? Ace Savage
Right.
is going to be hit. Allegedly, Ace Savage is going to be hit with an indictment next. Ace Savage allegedly is going to be hit with an indictment next. Thank you, Emeralds, but I appreciate you all. I appreciate you, Steven.
That's all good. I appreciate being appreciated. I appreciate you too. See?
All right, you guys. I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Cypress, I appreciate you. Miss Diane, I appreciate you all coming up. I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. Yeah, I got to get out of here and go to work, but I'll be back home. I'll be back home tonight. I got to leave now. I'll be back home tonight at about 9 o'clock. Okay, so I'll be able to get on around the 9:30ish hour. Okay, but I love you guys. I'll talk with you later.